Nice jump, Alistair.
Thank you.
ErebThoron just resubbed for 39 months.
Hello?
Hello.
Are you in the lobby?
No, sir.
Okay. Oh, good result for you today.
Terrific result. I mean, Leicester are struggling, but, you know, we'll take the points where we can get them.
So it's all been looking decent.
Let me just see what the Premier League table looks like. So we are 8th. Forest are minus 15. They've really struggled. They've only got 4 points from 8 games. Leicester are 4 points from 9 games. Wolves 6 points, and Palace 6 points. Now, the problem is we're only we've played 9 games. We've got a minus 12 goal difference, but that was from playing against the big boys. So the way I see it, the teams were obviously, you know, the teams we're actually competing against are basically Forest, Leicester, Wolves, Palace, Southampton. This season, apparently, West Ham, Villa, Leeds, Brentford, and maybe Fulham. Although I think they'll probably be all right. So as long as we can do better and beat those teams, grand. Like it, you know, that's enough. We don't need to be better than Newcastle or fucking Spurs or whatever. We just need to beat the teams that are really struggling. Forest have really struggled. 4 points. I mean, that's bad. Leicester have been fucking awful. You know that website Tifo? Have you heard of Tifo?
I watch a lot of Tifo, yeah.
Right. So they did a thing, I think, about why Forest can't defend. Why Leicester can't defend, actually. Like, what went wrong. Where they had this... I mean, they were like they won the Premier League. Then they had this really good spell where they were like a really hard team to beat. You didn't think they were going to win it again, you know. But they were like in Europe, and they were like a team that was buying these good young players and all the rest of it. What happened? What happened?
Well, I know Leicester famously are very bad at defending set pieces.
Right.
In particular, set pieces are like their absolute weakness.
But you'd figure that they would be able to sign a defender, or is this just a Brendan thing? Is it just he just doesn't know how to coach his team?
I don't even think it was that at that point. I think they just didn't have a good coach for the set pieces in particular.
I need to play a video.
Okay.
This is Laugh Luton's. It's called Laugh Luton the Finale, and it's essentially a little story about how they got here. How they got from a team that I think some of us probably thought, you know, they're going to do all right, but they did have NZfedX and lads like that. So
this isn't the finale, right?
I don't know why they've called it the finale, because I mean
they still might have the final.
Exactly. So I mean, in classic lads fashion, they've given the video a name that makes zero sense. So you know, it is what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna play it now. I'm gonna mute my mic and play this 8-minute vid while we waiting for the lobby. So
8 minutes.
8 minutes. I'm not going to mute my mic. Actually, I can't be bothered.
The Public Library, proud sponsor of Laugh Luton. Borrow a book today.
he's been in.
NPR? You cowards! NPR?
NPR is a coward.
That was some real coward shit.
That was some
honestly.
real fucking cowardice. I'll be honest.
NPR, you are such a coward!
Ne, nisam.
I love the way it's Borat.
Oh no.
And they're going through all of the introductions to all the team members.
What was that?
Just hit Hobbit instead of Stunning.
Doesn't matter though. Hobbit throws a single right click.
Joe, am I doing good, Joe?
Good evening.
Oh,
What's up, Lewis?
no, Hobbit.
Hold on a sec, we're just watching a vid.
Yes, Hobbit.
I do not wish to comment on it, and I'm just watching bot lane.
We're just watching FedEx.
Nice jump, Alistair.
Just got
Dorsey
geeked by
underscore
PvJ.
just resubbed for 17 months.
It's super hard. The pig is well and truly in the gap.
The pig is. Oh my god. Fed's going for this? I know he is.
He's tagging the tower!
he has corrosive
Nice
skin
jump,
on it.
Alistair.
No soul underscore ja A just resubbed for 14 months. Hypers for the best if the goons.
This
is the Dawnbreaker ult. Here we go. Pig in the gap running away on FedEx.
Dude, these
Weapon runner
torrents,
spinning at the back.
Oh,
Is this a dead rocket?
Oh, he pushed around the ult!
FedEx, incredible play.
This is a...
Yeah, is there anything that the whip can be doing at this point to...
Look at the space that's being created right now. Fucking hell. Hobbit's just creating space by running away.
Frog actually survived.
He
gets out.
lives.
Yeah.
Sunstrike!
Sunstrike!
Oh! That might be the best thing NZfedX has ever done.
Astral used?
I don't think that Ice Fast was the frozen treat where Banana was looking for.
Need to be careful because that's the ult.
Oh no, FedEx wasn't interested. Double Frog wants it though. Run, FedEx. Oh, but it's an elaborate bait. It's a bait.
Nice jump, Alistair.
Oodlesh just resubbed for 28 months.
Against Manta sometimes. Basher, BKB.
That's. I mean, that sounds like the right sort of items. Oh god, a random guy's been caught out here. Finger. Death. Guy here. He doesn't have an Omnisash. He'll have a spin when he's back up.
He has Blink Echo on Earthshaker.
Oh, Paragoon pressed his BKB. Oh no, he didn't.
He's pressed his with the shard of the Earthshaker.
They know he's there.
Feed.
They know he's there. Oh, oh no, Emu. There's no way you get this kill, right? No fucking way. Oh, he clicked into the fountain. He went to... God, this really does go on. Alright, there's brain. The weird brain cell one is just he just does some basic carry stuff. He like clicks a lad down. Escapes on no health. Killed a lad. There's not even any commentary.
Live, laugh, Luton.
And they're sponsored by the Luton Library somehow. Ashwin and Lewis. How are you chaps doing? I'm not sure where the lobby is.
I'm in the lobby.
I have still yet to be invited.
Right, well...
Let me get Lewis in my party. Hold on.
Yeah, that might be what he's waiting for.
That's good. That's a good video.
Yeah. Just a little long.
It could be trimmed a bit, but
just a little long.
It's the editing was top tier.
Yeah, well done on that. Once you're in a party with Lewis, invite. I've invited Lewis.
I'm still loading Dota. It's loading slowly. I will be there momentarily. Have you had a good Saturday?
Yeah. It was alright. Let me think, what did I do? I went out for drinks last night with Jem, who's now living in London.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was good to see her. And then woke up this morning feeling just a little hungover, not that badly. And then, let me think, we walked the dog into Twickers and I bought some biltong. And a lad that watches my channel recognised me but didn't say anything because I was with my family. Well, I was with my missus, so he didn't say anything, which is, you know, jolly respectful. But I said, you know, if you see me again, he lives in the area. I was like, you know, just say hi. There's no harm in it. And then came home, went to pick up my daughter from horse riding, and then tried to fix an Alienware keyboard that the cat broke, and then I streamed some Solasta.
What was the cat playing?
Minecraft.
Right.
It was actually my daughter playing Minecraft, and the cat was on the keyboard. And she went to lift her off, and the cat, like cats do when you pick them up, dug in to the nearest surface and unfortunately pinged the full stop and right arrow key off the keyboard. And these things, like on a proper keyboard, you just push the key back down onto a little thing and it goes click. But on this laptop keyboard, it's got the key and then this tiny little, the flimsiest looking little plastic sort of frame that looks like a deck chair. And you have to click that onto the keyboard and then you have to push the key down onto it in just the right way. Okay, hold on. And then you can, so if you join Y.O.S.O Tears and Joyers, please, Lewis, there we go. And also if you go to the cog in the top left and go to audio and turn on open mic next to voice chat / team on the right hand side. Lewis?
Yep, I'm doing it. Open
mic
next to voice chat
team.
Team.
Yeah, and then go up and see there's an option further up that says mute co-broadcasters. Click that.
Right.
And you're good to go.
Sure.
So I watched several videos about how to put these keys back on, and it's a fucking nightmare. I tried it. It's like I can get one bit to click in. I can't get the key to click in. It's awful. It's so tiny and fiddly, and I just can't do it. And yeah, it's shit. So now she's just got no key on that bit. But I was like, you know, who uses full stops anyway? Come on.
Yeah, not for Minecraft anyway.
Alistair. No.
Gentleman Jock just resubbed for 1 month.
I don't use punctuation generally.
Generally.
You know?
Yeah.
I feel like it's like pretentious. You know? It's not modern.
Yeah, calm down.
I'm not a royal member of the royal fucking family. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to use like a colon, a semicolon. Jesus.
They even capitalise their first letter of the sentence.
Exactly. I just bosh it out. Lowercase, hardly any punctuation, no bother. I do spell correctly. That's the only thing I do worry about.
Yeah, you actually get very, you know, in people's face when they spell things wrong.
Well, I mean, there are some things like would of. It's annoying. It's annoying. It's.
But that's the way people talk, though. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all.
I do, because it's a corruption of our beautiful language.
I don't want them spelling words wrong, but I don't care if they like form a sentence in a non-archaic fashion.
It's not archaic. It's literally the word.
10 seconds
Would
remaining.
of. I mean, it makes no sense. Would of. Well, then we're just going to abandon
I would
the
have
word
said it was
of.
okay.
It's wrong.
You hate Beso as much as would of. I've just seen Jiska write Beso again.
Beso
I'm not
was
happy
just
about it.
absolutely appalling. Couldn't be bothered to type the word basically, but still managed to type several sentences. Just laughable. Mancaf versus Live Laugh Luton. So Live Laugh Luton, obviously we just watched their vid. High production value. Probably one of the better teams in the tournament, but Monkeys
Nice
for Nothing
job,
and the Chimps for
Alistair.
Free are also
KY13
pretty
just
decent. This
resubbed
is,
for
I
36
believe,
months.
the upper bracket final.
Bracket final, yep.
So
Winner
one
this
of these
goes to
teams
grand
is going
final.
to the grand final. The other one is going to face the other team in the lower bracket final.
They're going to
which is
face Scipio's Helm Enjoyers.
Scipio's Helm Enjoyers. So these are generally the three best
10
teams left. In
seconds
fact, they
remaining.
really quite conclusively are.
5
But so
seconds
Wogan's team
remaining.
got knocked
Radiant
out,
team
of course, after that amazing comeback game. They are oot. These are all best of ones. Praise God. The grand final is
What
a
am I
BO3.
watching?
This is the GOONTI National. So imagine the in-houses, right? Which I do on
Yeah.
a Tuesday. But instead, the lads have basically spent the last 2 weeks
10 seconds
running a
remaining.
mini international style tournament with 2 group stages, upper
5
bracket,
seconds
lower
remaining.
bracket, ending in a grand final. Like, they've really gone to town on this, and these teams have broken all the rules. Because for one thing, I think every single team has had a stand-in at least once. I'd be surprised if they managed it without.
Dire team
It's been going for fucking ages. 5 weeks, apparently, this has been going on for. So I was meant to cast a lot more of the group stage games, but most of them were just dog shit. Because the thing is, the in-house games, we try to balance them, right? And Dota tries to balance them around, like, MMR
10
and stuff like
seconds
that.
remaining.
But these lads were just a team of 5 lads that they could put together. So some of the
5
teams
seconds
were
remaining.
absolutely abysmal and didn't win a single game. And some of the teams were just obviously better than the rest. So we've come down to 3 of the better than the rest teams. And now we get to see which one actually is the winner.
Right.
Yeah.
So who's like the Artur of the GOONTI National? Who's
my
like the
God.
player? Who's the playmaker?
That's,
Who's like
that's a real tricky one.
Well, I would
mean,
say
in terms of how Artur usually plays, it's probably FedEx.
I would say whichever carry doesn't win the tournament could be Artur. Just saying. Love the guy, but you know, we need to be in character here.
Who's the sleeper? Who's the best player? That's what I'm asking. Who's the one to look out for on these two teams?
It's tricky. This NZfedX plays well
Dire team
sometimes, and then plays really bad the rest of the time.
Yeah, like szethw can do some really good things.
Played with szethw. He's nothing to write home about.
But you got to compare it to the Goons. I mean, we've got Coop playing carry. Coop has been able to carry her team pretty well so far, but has also done some pretty goofy stuff. MPR had a dreadful start to GOONTI National, I think, but has apparently improved. Certainly, we had Lizard, who's like a Dota analyst and caster. We had him casting, was it last night or the night before last? It wasn't last, it was night before last.
Night before, yeah.
Yeah, so he stepped in to cast because MPR is Bosnian, and Lizard is also Bosnian. So he stepped in to cast that game, which was great, and he was a big fan of MPR. And there were some really good plays from NZfedX in that game. So if he's feeling it and he turns up, I think NZfedX is probably, across these two teams, probably the best, I guess. But he's very capable of just absolutely gooning it up the wall. Yes, it's a best of one. Venge Spectre. Just pick
It's
the
an
carry.
odd opening for a lane.
It's not really something you'd say traditionally you'd put together.
Radiant team ban.
The classic is Warlock Spectre, of course. For reasons I'm not. I mean, I think just because you get Fatal Bonds and then Spectre Haunts, and then it's like pretty
just
ridiculous.
gifted 5 subs.
Matey Potato is not liking the draft from Mancaf. Well, Matey, we've seen you play, I think, in this tournament, if I remember rightly.
They've only had 2 picks as well. Let's see where it goes.
Thank you, Hypnoto,
It's not a
for the
draft
gift
if
sub.
it's 2 out of
5
5.
seconds remaining.
I just saying, Matey, you know, Do you know what you're talking about? Is my question.
Radiant
I don't think so.
team pick.
Watch out for nicks. They like that. All right, listen. No draft help for the cheaters that play in the GOONTI National. Okay, like really, don't do that because quite often, I saw the clip the other night, Ashwin.
Yeah, it was criminal. Like it just was genuinely stream sniping.
100%. I mean, Ashwin literally said that Leshrak is a great pick here. They should pick Leshrak, and then they waited like 10 seconds and picked Leshrak. Like they waited for some time before picking Leshrak. Absolute gibberish.
Just resubbed for 52 months.
Well, now they can't pick Nyx though. I could just make up some bullshit and then they wouldn't be able to pick it. That wouldn't be cool.
True, but
I think they should pick Nyx because it's a terrible fucking hero and they'll lose.
I think that they know that you don't know much about Dota would be the thing, Lulu. Whereas Ashwin
so now they should paint. I'm giving them permission to pick Nyx.
Okay, very kind of you. I would like them to not stream snipe. And
well, no, but now you've said it. If they came up with it independently, they can never. They're just assumed to be stream snipers now. You know, I don't think we should tar and feather these guys before they've given a.
All right, so bear in mind that I've had players who played in this tournament and in the in-houses say that stream sniping is an open secret and not a big thing. The lads don't consider it a big thing because they're all fucking doing it. Like sometimes they will say I've only got chat open. Sometimes they will respond in client, like they will type in all chat to things that we've said on the stream. Like they're fucking cheaters. So they're just
it's fine. It's like when you go to watch a movie and they say turn off your phones. They don't mean turn off your phones.
Right.
You know.
Well, I do. I mean
turn off my phone.
Turn off your phone.
What am I gonna need my
Who
phone
fucking
for?
turns off their phone? When was the last time you heard someone's phone go off anywhere?
Are you whipping it out in the cinema?
Everyone has like their phones on. You're a psychopath if your phone isn't on mute.
No, mine
like,
is on mute all the time. It's true.
Exactly. Anyone in chat whose phone isn't on mute all the time?
You're a psychopath.
Unless there's some reason, like unless you're waiting for a delivery or something. I don't know.
So you know what I do have? I've set my do not disturb up so that certain numbers and certain apps can punch through that. So if it's the kids calling or Mrs. F calling, it'll ring regardless of whether it's on or not.
10 seconds remaining.
So I figured that was fair enough. But yeah, in general,
remaining.
it's muted. They've banned NZfedX Invoker, so that makes sense. And they banned NPR's Dawnbreaker, which also makes sense. Is it?
I don't know.
Go on.
I don't know enough about A, drafting in Dota in general.
No, that's fine.
And B,
neither do they.
The players to have anything interesting to say
just
during
watch
this
the
stage.
game. Just talk and watch the game.
That's what I was doing there. I was literally just filling
That's
the
exactly
air
what
with
you're here for.
useless noises that added nothing to anything.
Well, I'm sorry to make you do your day job in the evening as well. So
I know it's tough. I actually forgot about this. So I'm
I know
still
you
at the
did.
office.
That's why I messaged you. Are you in the office?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
I was sorting some stuff out. I feel really sick today.
Oh dear. Do you know there's something going around? Because I felt poorly about a week and a half ago.
I woke up with a sore throat yesterday.
Yeah. Did you do a test?
And then, no, I haven't got any fuck tests. I probably who cares? I'm not that bad.
So my eldest was off last week for 3 days, and she's never ill. So
I'm just a bit shivery. I've got like the sniffles. I went to sleep last night at like normal time, like midnight. And I woke up at midday today, and that's weird
that
for me
unusual
just to sleep for 12 hours. Yeah.
So yeah, I think you're probably poorly.
I had a lot of weird dreams as well.
I think you should do a COVID test because that sounds like the kind of lead into COVID that I had when I had it.
Well, no, I mean I've already had COVID previously.
So
I know
you're
what it's
immune
like. No, I'm not immune, but I'm already feeling a bit better than I was this morning.
Yeah.
So
I mean, genuinely, there was a cold
going
going around that everybody seemed to catch. So.
I'm already on the upswing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got something where I just had a fever for one night and then it was gone.
I'm hoping that this is some other variant of COVID, which is just like an annoying cold for a few days.
Sometimes when I watch a really bad Dota game, I get sick afterwards. It gives me fever for a night.
Bud. Get ready.
Yeah, this will be one of them.
I'm left shaking.
This might finish you off
afterwards.
I think this is a pretty good PL game. They have it's going to be hard for them to kill PL. I think
it's a great Nyx game. I think. You should pick and/or ban Nyx.
Next game.
I want to see. I don't want to see Nyx. Nyx is a shit hero.
Agreed.
That is shit. It's boring. There's certain heroes in the game that are just boring. And
you don't like Nyx?
Nyx is one of them. Yeah, boring.
Why?
He just is basically a hero that starts with a shadow blade.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's kind of his whole thing. You just have to put vision down.
Yeah, but
you try playing Nyx
could
against
just-
a halfway competent team. Your invis is the least of your worries, believe me.
Any of these heroes are more interesting than Nyx, though. Am I right?
Well, I don't know. I really do enjoy playing him. He is quite fun. He's very good against teams with AoE. If you can get the Carapace off. There are some heroes that just cannot play against him. Dawnbreaker's a prime example. Pre-BKB, she can't really do much. Because you just press Carapace and that's that. I think the Bane needs to really... They've got good ways to swap in and grip the correct PL, but it needs to be done very quickly. And that'll be... It's going to be hard. I don't see the Necro doing enough early on. And I'd be kind of scared if I was Monkeys for Nothing right here. Because I think that Nightstalker Tusk can run all over some of these heroes. They're all in on trying to catch this PL and stop PL. That does give them, with the overwhelming odds, some nice ways to clear the illusions, I guess. But
They've got no AoE shit.
where's the damage? Pre-Spectre coming online, where's the damage?
Also has no AoE shit.
Necro and Legion are pretty solid in the early mid game.
Alright.
And Bane and Venge do decent damage with just brain sap stun. They've got a good pick-off team. If Legion could just they can get a few pick-offs early.
They're very single target oriented.
Necro keeps them alive.
Like actually
for
ridiculously single target oriented. Like
Yeah,
they can kill one hero very well.
They will not be hot in the team fights, but then when Spectre comes online, they'll be fine.
And the thing is, luckily for them, Live Laugh Luton don't have much team fight, but there's Kunkka. That's actually a pretty good team fight. Get the boat on their ass.
Yeah.
But playing...
I think, just looking at the lineup...
Who do you like?
I like the ones on the bottom.
Mancaf. Alright. Well, my money's on Live Laugh Luton here. I think they don't have 2 5s like Mancaf do. They don't have Necro as a pos fucking either mid, I guess this is Madge mid.
Please, lads, cast your spells.
That's a bit cheeky. Is it a feed?
I'm just saying this is far too single target. Way too single target. I don't buy it.
Nice jump,
I think it's fine. I think it's fine.
Can I lay some stuff on you?
Unless they start 5-banning early.
Can I lay some stuff on you? I'm going to lay some facts on you. All right. Problem number 1 is if ever there's a duel, Tusk, assuming Tusk is any dece, can save the duel target with Snowball, right? Can also save them from Necro ult. You can also drop the boat, which gives loads of HP buff and prevents damage for your team. You've got Nightstalker to go nuts on 2 heroes that are very easy to kill for him, Venge and Bane, especially Bane. And then you've got Witch Doctor,
Witch Doctor
who can be very,
to kill the
very
Legion
strong
while
and
she's
annoying,
dueling.
Can just put the Maledict down. I don't like their draft at all on Mancaf. I think, but say this every time, the goons are fully capable of gooning a winning draft. So we'll see. But my money right now is on Live Laugh Luton, L cubed, looking to get it done.
All right. Yeah, GLHF, spam all your shit, everyone, like all your voice lines.
Spam
Get all
my
that out
voice
of your
line.
system.
Here comes the conga line.
That's the conga line.
They do this every time.
How do I follow someone else? Do I have to control this myself?
Double click on their hero. Portrait.
No, like someone else. Can someone else camera for me?
Lazy bugger. No, sadly you can't. You have to
Discord stream for you.
just
watch the stream. I'll just watch the stream.
Good
Oh, it's alright.
lord.
I've got it on auto direct. Joe set it up.
Alright, there you go. Joe set it up. Oh yeah, you can do that, of course. So sadly my internet has gone unstable, as it tends to every time I stream for about an hour at a time. Virgin Media decides to just pack it up and give me the fuck off, and I'm not allowed to work.
So, of course, there's a 5-man pain train, which doesn't quite get Necro.
No, but Madge has used a salve, so it is what it is. They're going to get 1 rune here for all that. I guess they're actually sending 3 guys down here to secure this one, so they are going to get 2 apiece.
The battle begins.
Oh, look at stream delay.
Yeah, it's really, really bad. No, it's really bad. It's just Virgin Media fucking dog shit. Their website is like, oh yeah, there's an issue in your area. Like, yeah, no shit, there's a fucking issue in my area. It's been like 2 months of this now, and it'll be like unstable, laggy to fuck, and then it'll be absolutely fine. And people are like, have you checked your drivers? You know the right version of OBS? It's fucking Virgin Media, guys. And unfortunately, I have no option, no alternative. I've shouted at them on Twitter, and they're like, we're really sorry to hear, blah blah blah. They're dog shit. And if you have any alternative, get it. Fuck Virgin Media. They're the fucking worst. They stink.
So, mid, as you expected, it's Kunkka versus Necro, right?
So luckily, for some reason, though, the VOD is fine. I don't know why. I can't explain it. But the VOD will be lag-free, I think.
Could be a very boring mid lane to watch.
I'm not even going to watch that. The mid lane.
Top looks even more boring. Bot looks like the most interesting one, probably.
Bot should be the most exciting, but the lads don't like to make it exciting.
Seeing if you can get any double bongos and.
Well, he needs level 2 before they do anything, and the issue is that Venge's just going to stun PL, and then it's basically just here it comes, a stun. What else is szethw? That's 1/3 of your mana for
regen. It'll regen
90 damage. Yeah, but equally, what's the point? Don't stun
by the time it's up again, it'll regen.
I'm just saying, what's the point in just tossing a casual stun out there for now?
I think it does a little bit of damage.
Get your mate, like, you time it. You got to time it.
That made him waste about 1/3 of a tango, PFlax.
Oof, gosh, yeah, you're right. Phew, he's only got 5, which is pretty cool, actually. He's brought 5 with him.
Well, he's expecting the Venge to, you know, give him the old harass.
I don't know. I don't think there is a winner in Kunkka versus Legion. Kunkka versus Necro. I think it's just a stalemate.
I think when Necro's going to start wearing him down.
You reckon? Actually, I suppose if he gets the Heartstopper up, it is kind of a pain for Kunkka.
And once Necro hits 6, it's pretty much.
Oh, action bot, Maledict bongo. Not enough damage at level 2 though, really.
Maledict sucks.
Gave him a bit of fuck off though.
Gave him the fuck off, absolutely.
Ciaran has also been fucked off on. In fact, he's receiving further fuck off.
Oh gosh, they killed the PL.
All the way back to the base.
There you go, it's the szethw. Just trickling damage onto that PL, got him killed. You know? Some high level plays.
Very
Turns
groovy.
out, it's like, you know that meme where it's like low MMR and then you've got like the bell curve and then you've got the high MMR.
Yeah.
I'm familiar.
That was like that, but with Venge. It's like, you know.
You think it was
low
like a low MMR play that turned into a high MMR play?
Yeah. It's like the high MMR players are actually just spunking their magic missiles out on anyone.
They may
They
be.
know it will get them low enough when they jump on them.
I'm just saying, if you're going to do it, coordinate it with your lane partner so that you stun him and then you both clobber him. And you'll get like 4 auto attacks in as well as that, rather than the old stun and run that the goons do. Like,
why
a max range stun on the Witch Doctor into running away from the Witch Doctor. I don't think that's worth it. Because it's 180 damage, right? With the magic resist that Witch Doctor has, which is 25%. So that would be, let me think, 30 off that, more or less. Maybe 35 off that. So about 150 damage, let's say. She hits for 58. So 3 auto attacks, which cost no mana, or a spell, which you never know, you might need it. So I would rather right click and fuck them on the pulls than just spunk my mana needlessly. And they're about to lose a... Oh, nice deny from Venge. See, that was well done.
That was good.
Oh, trouble top maybe? Bane could be in a spot of bother.
Witch Doctor very scared.
Yeah, no, the goon supports are very scared lads. This is, they generally would rather be behind. It's also, oh, look at this. I've actually just noticed this. Coop is not playing carry.
Holy crap.
Coop is not playing carry. Coop has been playing carry for Live Laugh Luton and is now playing support. Intriguing. When did this
Level
happen?
2 overwhelming odds did like 400 damage to Witch Doctor.
Yep.
Well, maybe it wasn't quite that much. I mean, it took off. He's only got 700 health, but it took him. Scared the life out of him.
So, apparently there will be proper actual fiber in my area either later this year or early next year, and I will be paying whatever it takes to get that ASAP. Necro currently ahead of Kunker on farm, but it's pretty close.
Yeah, they're both doing
How do you feel about this like side pull?
Which one?
The one they just tried.
Where? Bot. So pulling that hard camp to try and catch your creeps is tricky if the enemy support is at all on it. And given that she has Wave of Terror, she can cancel the pull very easily. So what I would be doing is, and which Coop is not going to do, get a sentry out here. Has one in base, but isn't ferrying it out. Presumably, either this is her courier, and it's just dropped something alpha, so now she's decided to play this. I don't know. But essentially, you have to deward that camp, stack it, and pull from there. Because even if they counter pull, the lane should reset, right? Like, you need to get the lane reset. I mean, the only thing is, I don't think PL is in danger of dying again. Hopefully, Ciaran can be a little more careful. But that's wild. Coop is really struggling here. Just standing there.
Trouble as well.
Who? Eagle. Did you say?
I think he manned up a bit to try, do the old. You have to get quite close for the Maledicts, and that can get you in trouble.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's super powerful when you do get it.
Well, it is, yeah. But Coop again, she's taken 2 points in the bongos and no levels in the Voodoo Restoration.
That's a nice bongo.
That is a nice bongo. The Maledict is a wild Maledict. Coop, please.
Sweet regen in. There's no regen coming on that Gurus. The sentry and a TP.
Has bought a salve. Had those things dropped off. Has a salve is going to get that brought up from base. Imagine if you'd taken Voodoo Restoration. You'd be fine right now. It also damages the enemy.
Just missed some like diving mid.
I think there might have been some diving. I don't know.
Necro was like behind the tower at one point.
Oh, I think he just knows that Kunker can't kill him. Because the thing is, normally what happens is every single one of these Tidebringers that comes in, you eat shit, right? Like, you just get fucking owned. Oh dear, a boat is coming in.
Good land.
And dead. Completely dead. Nice rotation from Tusk.
Not many POS4s are going to do in this fucking tournament. Again.
Rotate
Instead
mid.
of, just chilling in the trees and lane looking at the creeps. Even though
NZfedX. That was a nice move.
Yep.
And Coop is dead again. Well, for the first time, Coop is dead. Everyone's having a pretty good lane on the balance of things. The CSs are not too bad.
Coop has gone top with Tusk. They are not reacting.
Oh, they do have vision on them though. They should be able to get out of here. Oh, but he's walked into vision.
Then he's okay. Oh, they brought him back. Hello.
That's a bad miss.
That was a
Nightmare
bad miss.
Something. Oh, he doesn't have it up.
Bane just straight chilling. I don't know what the nightmare was used.
I don't know where his nightmare was used.
Me neither. Now he's dead. They get 2.
Oh dear.
Okay,
no one
so
came
really,
to TP
really
up.
Ramping up now. No one seems to be that concerned on Dire though.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
It's quite a nice timing attack because no one else was level 6.
Yeah, it was a good rotation.
Night Stalker was.
I mean, generally speaking, as soon as Night Stalker when Night Stalker starts to get a few levels, and I think that this is like Classic pause 3 Night Stalker stuff. What you're meant to do is, I mean, he's got 3 kills now. So he's made a good use of the nighttime. Kieran is whiffing last hits on the tower. So they're going to buy him some time, because once the goons retreat to the jungle where they feel safest, they can just farm away.
Legion just hit 6.
Oh, right. Coop is the stand-in, of course. How do you need a stand-in for the fucking semi-final? What is going on?
Well, people are busy. They got lives and stuff and families, you know?
I don't think they have, because they normally watch this dog shit.
The bongo is huge!
That was a big bongo, but it's not enough. Madge is going to kill them both.
Coop too.
Oh, Madge doesn't fancy it. Intriguing. I would have just dived that. Oh, they're going in on mid. Stygian Annihilator is trying to get away. They got the X on him. There's a big boat. Can they get him? They cannot. That's a DD, I think, on this Kunkka. He's giving Madge the clicks.
Wow, Magic just not even giving a fuck about the DD.
No, he can just heal so much.
He's going straight for a Lotus. I think that is probably an error.
Yeah, I believe so, Ashwin.
I don't actually know what that stops, really.
I guess it stops
It
X.
stops getting snowballed.
But it doesn't stop X, it
it
bounces
doesn't stop
the X.
getting X.
The issue he's going to have in this game is when Night Dude just gets a blink and stays on top of his ass. Well, like,
I really don't know
that's
what
it.
this
Oh,
is.
it's Dr. Alt Bot doing absolutely nothing. I think it might, maybe it actually tagged the fuck out of him dry. Legion's dead. Legion is super dead. No levels impress the attack, by the way, on Legion.
Well, it doesn't clear Maledict.
No, but it does help with the HP Legion.
Swapping on Kieran. This could be trouble for someone. I don't know who
Oh,
yet.
Coop. Yes, give him the fuck off Maledict. This is a messy one. Meanwhile, mid, they want to get this tower.
Yeah, this Lotus Sword is
I've seen so many lads do well mid with Necro, and then they itemize wrong, and it costs them the game. This Night Stalker is having a whale of a time. This is daytime, and Night Stalker is just up here hitting creeps unmolested, and they've already taken the tier 1, and now it's going to go farm the jungle and just be absolutely chill. And then, if you can, during daytime, just fucking zone the enemy out of an entire area and farm it.
Yeah, look at the net worth. Night
It's
Stalker
huge,
almost up to Necro.
Switching to net worth. So Night Stalker, those 3 kills, really adding to the net worth.
Maybe. Oh, this is a good block.
Great Witch Doctor roll.
This is phenomenal.
Kill the Legion.
Big boat.
Night Stalker comes in.
That's a big. That's a big. Can they get more? X is up in 10 seconds. Night Stalker's running in. szethw tries to get the stop. No, doesn't have stun. Gets the stun off, but probably still going to die. X in a couple of seconds. There's a bongo and punch.
It's getting a bit messy, but Spectre's farming up.
Can you give us a nice jump, Alistair, please, Lewis?
Jump, Alistair.
I just heard jump, Alistair. You need to say nice jump, Alistair.
Nice jump, Alistair. I need to be like in it though.
You need to be a little bit more PE, Dad.
Can we get a Zeus next game, lads?
Oh, dearie me.
Trouble
Oh,
for everyone.
wowzers.
They decided to fight when they didn't have any nighttime.
Yeah. Yeah, nighttime is the right time. Oh, the swap.
Nice swap.
that was a good
so
swap.
good.
That was a good swap. The szethw is that lad's name, if you wanted to say it.
Nice swap, szethw.
Very good, Lewis. Oh, that's the good stuff right there.
Very good.
Oh, that's probably one of my favorite sub notifications yet. Spectre, farming, doesn't really have much yet. Going Manta first item. Not sure about that.
Quite common.
Yeah, but sadly incorrect a lot of the time. Like, Plague always says, you get the Manta and then you're like, okay, I have a Manta, but... I don't know. I mean, generally, do you rush it on Spectre, Ashwin? I don't feel like you just get Manta.
I haven't played Spectre in a while, but if I was playing Spectre, I'd probably go Yasha and Manta. Do the Manta afterwards.
But the Ags is how you really do stuff.
Spectre like stats.
I would build the Yasha first. Oh, trouble. Maybe there's. This duel doesn't feel like it's going to do well.
No, this is looking like a poor duel.
We might get NZfedX.
They're all here.
This
There's
is
the
a good
swap.
bongo. If
The
Coop
grip!
can get the
The grip! I don't think Coop got the maledict off on anybody because they were all unmaledicted. Oh, Bane did cop it. Emu needs something to snowball to.
Gonna go for the creeps.
Panic.
Quite a closely fought one so far.
Yeah.
Both carries are doing pretty similarly.
Well, Dire Team are apparently 74% chance to win. I think because they have a Spectre. This is basically what Dota is saying. When you Spectre Horn, you go on the real PL, so that's kind of a good way of giving away which one to grip. So
it's also like quite a good necro game against Kunka Night Stalker PL.
Yeah, Night Stalker's had a really good game. 5, 1, and 2. Echo Saber at 14 minutes, I think, and now getting a blink. This Bane is not going to have a game. Has Mana Boots, has no part. Oh, that's a nice Nightmare dodge from from Notch. This might be a little too deep for me, Mew.
Where's the bongo? There it is. Don't give up, Coop. Help your team.
Coop has given up. So the bongo at one target, always the sad bongo. This is a pretty good game so far. Tusk is going Brown Boots Blink Dagger.
I don't hate the bongo on one target. You don't necessarily know who's there, and it's best to get it out before you get stunned or something. I had to say this to Ridley the other day. He was playing Disruptor, and he would never fucking use Glimpse. And I was like, I know you think that you're going to need this when they start running away, but when they start a fight, just glimpse the first guy you see.
Why?
And then he'll have to spend 30 seconds running back to the fight. Because he wasn't using it. Because he was so convinced that it was really only good for catching people.
If they've got a lad that's come in to join the fight or blinks in and you glimpse him away, he's basically out of the fight, like you said, for a good 10 seconds.
There were just a couple of times when a guy would run up and right at him, and I'd be like, just fucking glimpse the guy away from you, dude.
The words you want to use there, Lewis, are please, Rithian, cast your spells. That's what you've got to say.
I think that is actually what it was. No, I think he'll probably have help. He'll probably argue with me on that, but I think sometimes
people hold on to spells waiting for a better shot.
Yeah, I think Bongos is one of those which, fuck it if it doesn't catch. It'll be up again by the time it matters.
I will say this, for what was clearly a team fight, I think it's worth holding on to. It's like Lion Stun. If you throw the Lion Stun just to stun one lad who was probably already going to be got anyway, you could. I think
it's context specific, right? But
of course.
If they're coming onto you if they're coming out of the fog at you, and you've not got your team there, just fucking get that bongos off ASAP.
Pops the Lincolns is still X'd and ends up in the boat. Oh my goodness!
So
and Emu lives.
Is utterly
good Lotus. Really great job. There's the grip.
There's a grip. Look, creep.
They get nobody, and the game is over. Cool. Just call it, lads. Call it. This necro has literally cost you the game.
It's really bad. Do you know what? I bet Ted he thought I'm being really smart.
I just don't know what it was for. You can't Lotus off X. The only thing it's good for is, I guess, bongos. It doesn't prevent you being silenced by Knife Stalker because that's an AoE.
It'll turn you into a snowball as well, which is
could be bad
in some situations, but it's not a rushing first item.
Should he have built?
Probably like a Sanjin Kaya or
maybe he was built. Maybe he's doing that weekly quest for Lotus.
He doesn't need to do it in this game.
Well, you've got to be efficient.
With your time, mate. Not limited weekend time. Get everything done at once.
You can't. I don't think you can do quests in a private lobby anyway. So take that.
Good point. I guess you could just exploit it.
Exactly.
If you really wanted to stop all this Kunka shit, you could have built a Y.O.S O.
Y.O.S O or a BKB.
It's a lot of problems.
I mean, this ain't it. Whatever is happening. The old phase boots Lotus Orb do nothing necro. You're just an ult.
Easily win this game, though.
They could, but I mean they do have Spectre. I think my issue is if you get this phase boots Lotus Orb, what you're saying is all I'm good for is ulting one person in the fight, and then hoping I don't die. It does give you armor, it does give you regen. I get it, but I don't think you want it first.
I think it's just not proactive enough. Like when you're the highest level on the team and you've gone mid. You know, for the 2, you need to have like. I think maybe I don't even like it on 3 necro particularly, but.
I don't like 3 necro. That's just me. Oh hello.
Oh,
I don't hate 3
trying to
necro.
get on the big man, and it's gonna work. No, it's not. Madge did not ult for some reason. He's gonna finish him off though.
Weird.
Good kill.
There's a switch.
Here comes Night Stalker. Oh no!
Nice Stalker.
Lotus Orb doing nothing, by the way, on Legion.
Good Lotus. Good Lotus. Can they get Spectre? I feel they can. Has no mana left.
They will.
It's a team wide. NPR with a triple. 8-1 and 3.
Has been crushing it.
8-1 and 3. Just imagine when this lad gets a BKB, how fucking terrifying that's gonna be. Because you have to grip him if you're Bane.
Man, it's been a fun. Thanks for having me on the stream, PFlax.
You done, are you?
Well, the game's over, right? Can I go?
You can go if you want, yeah. Because you're stuck in the office, I get it, dude.
Nice game, Pyrian.
Good game, Pyrian. Thanks for the invite. Nice invite, Pyrian. Nice evening ruining. You said you could do it.
A game now.
No, well, you can wait 10 minutes. Hey.
I might go get a sandwich or something.
Yeah, go get your fucking
Treat
sandwich.
myself.
Wait, have you not even done it yet?
Are there other games happening?
There is one more game after this.
I'll stay for that. I'm only joking.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm only
Alright,
joking.
cool. We'll have Plague for that one. Ashwin stepping aside. We'll get Plague in for that.
Plague's a good lad.
He's a good lad. Yeah, he's a good lad. You hear that, Ashwin? Plague's a good lad.
Ashwin. Don't be told I'm a good lad. I know it already.
He is a good lad.
You're a decent lad.
Oh, I guess. Good enough. I'll take those.
Diesel. Yeah, I'd take Dees.
Oh god.
What?
Those poor boys.
Which
they don't know what
ones?
they're walking into.
The Dire lads, or... I mean, someone's going to do
Roche.
Roche.
You're talking about all of Twitch chat.
Oh, yeah, they're big trouble.
This could turn around, you know? That Lotus Orb, you'll be eating your, your words, PFlax.
I would love
Just
to
you
eat
wait.
my words.
When that Lotus Orb reflects the ability that the team
Which one?
has, you'll be well surprised.
Which one do you think it's going to reflect? The bongo, like a team fight winning bongo. They want this PL, they get the duel.
This is fog.
Stop stunning the fucking duel target!
What a snowball. That is massive.
Kieran is a liver, holy shit.
There's a grip.
Oh my god.
Doesn't do enough.
What did I say? What did I say? I fucking said you're picking Legion into hero against a hero that literally has a save for that, and it's Snowball. Congrats. And then your Venge continually stuns the target that is being dueled, meaning you're not getting any of the fucking counterattacks off. What's going on? Dog shit. Why not just swap them? God, what's going on?
I don't like Legion.
You don't like Legion?
Well, it doesn't feel like our MMR, my MMR, sorry, I should say. Catch up is a lot more of a thing, right? And that's why heroes that can lose their lane and then catch up really do well at low MMR, right? But Legion is one of the worst heroes at trying to catch up when you're behind. You rely so heavily on that scaling. I played Clock the other day.
Yeah, Clock.
And that was fucking... I just slightly fell behind, and I just felt like I was so
Did you get the
weak.
axe?
Anyone I hook-shotted would give me like... I was just a free kill for them.
So the Ags is what makes that hero. And I will now
couldn't really farm it.
Boots Ags, because it's so good. Like, you just... In a lot of those games, especially the lower MMR games, you will have time to farm. And you just have to do it. I mean, I watch these games night after night. The supports are not going to take farm from you. Like, they just do not farm. They are always super, super, super broke.
I played I was playing 4 o'clock though.
4 a.m.
4. No,
post 4
4.
o'clock. Yeah, you can still get an axe. Like the main thing is to just not think about flinging yourself into the enemy, but how can I help my team out? How can I set something up?
For the match. Loaso's putting in a lot of work.
Is that fucking Loaso, mate? Nice.
I think I built Spirit Vessel because I was against someone who had something, and then I think I built Pipe, but I didn't want to. The team was like, someone's got to build a pipe.
This game. It would be dog shit.
Like, oh.
Just build the rocket on Clockwork.
I shouldn't listen to my teammates. You know, I should just play 1v9. Sorry, Ashwin, what are you saying?
If you feel like you're dying along Clockwork, you get the shard and just jetpack out of there.
Yeah,
right.
Well, you just fuck with people. You can fly in, you jetpack in, cogs, and jetpack out. Job done. So, Radiant managed to take Roshan very easily, completely uncontested. And now they can get a lane of buildings. I think this is looking like grand finalists numero uno.
Pretty convincing victory too.
That's what I was saying, Snoop. That you picked Legion in a game which is like a terrible Legion game. Terrible.
Was it their last pick?
Last pick Legion.
Was it last pick?
Dual win she's got though.
Yeah, congrats. You've lost the game. None. According to my screen, she has no dual wins.
Yeah, I know.
Necro is not dead. Got 4 stuffed away, and now the bongos are bouncing around. A lot of spells cast. No one's dead yet.
Yep, no one's dead. A lot of lag for me there.
The Haunt is down.
Oh,
the
swap.
Is down.
And the swap into sleep. Oh god.
Oh, they've got that damage.
The Witch Doctor ulti is doing some work.
Trouble. Oh, that damage.
That was pretty nutty. Here comes a Necro. And he gets the Tusk.
Oh, the grip.
The grip! Fucking get him! Oh my god, Madge was ghost shrouded.
Why are you not pressing your buttons?
Madge was ghost shrouded. So he couldn't do anything.
Press Q. He was like holding it.
Was he? They do kill him. They actually killed him twice, and they didn't even lose a tower. So that was still somehow, according to my calculations, which is to say, the fight recap. Okay, so that was a big swing. That was a 4k XP and 1.5k gold swing in favor of Dire. That was an odd one.
They started that fight on like 12k gold lead, and it's now 13 and just gone to 14k gold lead.
Yeah.
So I mean, they've already caught up with that gold that they lost from that fight.
It was a 2% swing. I mean, they did lose the Aegis jolly quickly, but this is looking rough. I'm not sure who is Coop standing in for and why. Anyone in chat?
That is going to be like a minute behind.
No, they're really not. They're only a little bit behind.
Arcane power.
Fight. They're looking for Spectre here.
Oh,
Tusk
no.
is going in for the punch.
This is a dead szethw.
Szethw dead. Szethw. Oh, Night Stalker's gone in. No dust? No fucking dust, dude?
He's 6-slotted, dude. Can't carry dust.
Fucking ridiculous. The lads and Glimmer Capes. They know that Bane is going to buy a Glimmer Cape every fucking game. And they're perpetually surprised. Oh, I didn't know Glimmer. Just fucking buy dust. Just have it in your backpack. You get a kill. Foolish.
Vector Arcana, or whatever it is. Cool. I've not seen it before.
It's fancy.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Wow. Tonka's gone back. Could have X'd himself for this. And gone and done that, and then come back. I guess he wants more stuff.
At least part of the game where everyone just sits outside base.
So this is as Ashwin says, that part of the game, Lewis. But the issue is as well, the lads really struggled to go high ground.
Oh, there's a smoke though. Can they find anything interesting?
They need to get the grip on Kieran.
And they get Legion. They probably can.
Oh, yeah.
Do it right.
Oh, they get the right target! They don't get the save off either.
Nice.
There's a grip as well. They're going to get it too here. There's the lead. The Necro ult goes down. Can they get more? Any fucking reveal? Any fucking reveal, please? Please, God. Someone. There's Coop. Coop getting the click down. Coop in big trouble. Oh, the dodge. Just the fuck off. That's 3.
This is starting to get a bit... If Roche was up...
Oh, yeah.
Could have been problems. Roche is not up for a while.
Oh my god, this is like those football matches where the fans walk out, right? Thinking their team's lost. And then they miss the best comeback they've ever seen.
It's true. By
and
the
they
way,
like kick themselves for the rest of their life.
Refresh the stream if you are behind. I just refreshed my stream and I am 5 seconds behind, so you should be able to refresh the stream and get up to date. You didn't miss much.
That was
Don't
our
worry.
first duel victory, by the way.
Yeah, congrats. The old 30-minute first duel win. Report!
They've got a long way to go, but Spectre picking up these kills is definitely handy. She's got the axe now, so she can just, like, turn up on Coop's doorstep and
Agreed.
start beating.
I think what did it was Necro went and actually bought a Sange. That's what happened. You know, the Lotus Orb effect has started to be reduced by the second item.
Possibly. I also think that they just kind of got a couple of nice pickoffs, and then a lot of the rest of the team kind of stood around. It was a good time to smoke. Everything kind of felt sleepy, and they were like, "Let's smoke," rather than a big like the enemy is pushing high ground and backs off, and then you instantly smoke. They're all wise to that. They've
Doesn't
already
normally
left.
make me sleepy. I normally like
Bit of smoke.
Depends what I'm smoking though.
Indeed, I've never seen you smoke anything in your life.
You know.
What are your thoughts on Philly cheesesteak sandwiches? Who gives a shit? Americans make a big deal about it. Yeah, Philly cheesesteak, get a Philly cheesesteak. I've watched so many US-based cooking shows, and most of the stuff you'll cook is fucking disgusting.
Is it just steak and cheese in a sandwich?
Yes, it's a fucking sandwich with steak and cheese in it. Philly cheesesteak. Congratulations, you shoved meat in a sandwich and made it gourmet. No, you didn't. A slab of meat in fucking bread. Give me a break. American contributions to world cuisine have basically a lot of the fast food that we enjoy is thanks to you, and shout out. But let's just be honest and not try to dress up the fact that a restaurant deep frying everything and slathering it in cheese is somehow cuisine. Oh, well.
Oh, it's a swapped in on NZfedX, and there's the duel. Could they get him here? It's going to be close.
They got him. He's dead. And Emu's going to go down too. They did get the Legion. Night Stalker's MPR is looking for him. There's the grip. Grip on Night Stalker on the back while they're dealing with everybody else. Kieran is still alive. Kieran is fighting for his life. I can't even see what Kieran's doing. He's killing szethw. szethw 4 staffs away. He wants more. He doesn't quite get the stun off him. Kieran is doing it. Several heroes are doing it.
He's dead.
Oh, he's dead! MPR.
Nice Stalker gets out, but they're really fucking. That was a great swap. Great initiative on the swap there.
Night Stalker's silence just run out, and he just managed to get.
So again, fascinatingly, as usual, Americans unaware that British cuisine is actually super fucking clogged these days. You want to go back to the 70s, when literally we had nothing? Go for it. But again, we were culinarily speaking, a very poor country for a long time. We've had to import most of our food for fucking centuries. We had no pog stuff grew here. And you're flaming us. You're from America. You can fucking grow anything in America. And what have you come up with? The Philly cheesesteak and the hamburger. Fucking round of applause. Fucking brilliant. Well done.
Hot dogs?
Yeah, congrats, which are actually German. So yeah, well done. Just annoys me. Americans with their amazing country where you can fucking grow anything are flaming us on a shitty island where you can grow like turnips. That's it. You guys literally
Not
have
turnips,
the fucking
dude.
the best
They got
country.
us through the winter of discontent.
Exactly.
You know?
We had to get potatoes from America because, you know, We fucking love potatoes here. You may as well name Britain Potato Land. We fucking love them that much.
Cannot get enough potatoes, honestly.
Love them. Love them.
They're cracking.
But the Americans love them too.
Yeah, of course they do.
They're great.
Just, you know, don't come at Britain, America, all right? We literally have imported / stolen food from all over the world. Now, you go out. I went out in London last night, and the options on offer were insane. You could get something from any corner of the world, and it was all really, really good and really, really nice. So what are you talking about? Chatting utter shit. And I've eaten in some very fancy restaurants in America, and I was extremely disappointed most of the time. All my Yank friends who laughed at British cuisine, ha ha ha, ha ha ha, America's better, ha ha ha. What did they do? They said to me, Ted, we were wrong. You're right. Ate out in London, fucking unbelievable. Can't get good fucking curry in America. Went to Heston Blumenthal's restaurant a few times. Dinner by Heston, amazing. Amazing. Italian place near me, Al Boccon di Vino, the best Italian food I've ever had outside Italy. Absolutely incredible. French restaurants near me, very, very good. I went to the, what is that curry house in Covent Garden? Darjeeling Limited? Or Darjeeling Express or something like that? Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. So good. We have a lot of immigrants in London especially. People from all over the world, and they brought their food with them. If you think you can't get good food in the UK, you're a fucking moron. A fool!
Well, the actual truth is that, you know, we all fucking love leaving. You know, you can find expats just about anywhere else, you know?
Yeah, but what are the... Expats are always plebs, mate. What do they fucking take with them? Expat communities is always the same.
No, but they always
Full
come
English.
back. They always come back because their family here, and they set up a fucking, you know, Cantonese restaurant or whatever, or something from where they've been. They're in Spain.
Oh, I thought you meant like the lobster people who go to Spain and just have full Englishes every day.
Oh, those people. No. That's...
There's a cheeky word there. That was a nice spot, actually, from...
The lobster people.
Lobster people.
Lobsters are people.
Is in lobster people, as in that's how they look?
Yeah, they're red.
Yes. The ham, the
ham-faced gammon brigade.
The gammon man.
You can't live without full English, mate. Fucking fish and chips. Well, why have you gone to Spain then? For the weather?
Well, why are we slating fish and chips all of a sudden?
I love fish and chips. I'm just saying, you live in Spain, and you live in a place where the only food on offer is British food. The Germans do it too, to be fair. I've been to places that are like German holiday resorts in Spain, and all you can get there is German food. No Spanish food.
You need to do like a class on high ground, you know?
High ground is, honestly, the hardest thing to do in Dota. When both teams are up, it's extremely hard. This is a great jump, though. But is it? Are they going to get anybody? They haven't got anybody yet. Spectre is haunting all over the fucking shop. That's a good Witch Doctor roll. MPR's trying to get some buildings. This is a mess. Holy shit.
It's just
the
lagging
tidal
so
wave.
much.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
What a play. They need some buybacks here, guys. Actually, just buyback. You can win a fight.
They're so low.
So many people were low. Just one person walked back.
Yeah, I think they just give up this lane. Thing is, you can't keep doing
Legion
that.
with duel ready. Just chilling.
Really poor. You lost a... Well, actually, they only lost a range racks for all that.
These fights are so hard to follow. I have to zoom out. Night Stalker was like basically just eating supports in the back.
I mean, generally, just assume that MPR is going to be eating Bane's dick. Like that's pretty much.
But
what's gonna
I
happen.
mean, the fact that he jumped in so aggressive, Necro didn't die, but then they kind of just couldn't kill him, or they went on him, I think, but he just ducked away.
Yeah, I mean, a good Night Stalker and MPR is doing it right. Will just get in there, get on top of a support, and just cause chaos. And meanwhile, the PL and everybody else is coming up and getting their shit off. But the reason these fights are so chaotic is you have Spectre Horn and PL. So my computer is struggling, or Dota is struggling, I should say, to cope with that many things on screen. We're lucky there isn't a fucking monkey in this game. Jesus.
What's that courier carrying? I reckon couriers should show what they're carrying, you know? Hold it in their little hand.
Oh, I see, you mean visually.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. See a courier carrying a little rapier across the map. Get him!
Because
you can just click.
Oh, trouble! Yeah, no, he's got out. Oh,
it's a nice disarm, nice tidal wave, nice.
We'll have like 3D graphics, you know.
Trouble for the Coop.
Coop. In danger.
Oh.
Coop
the
with the
BKB for no reason.
Not sure about that, Coop. Just give it up. But the chase is now on.
Trouble.
Can they get on top of Madge?
Big Night Stalker is.
Bane
Oh,
the X! Is it gonna... The NZfedX is also X'd, but they still get Madge. They're for 103. Can they get more? Spectre now clicking. Ciaran going in on an illusion. It's Spectre versus PL. The game is grinding to a halt. Oh my god! What is happening? No mana on NPR's on an Ultra. Give him the page. Give him the page.
It's
daytime. The Boston connection. It's just turned daytime.
What? You bastard!
Right. I have a list of players I'm never playing Dota with again. Put Emu on that list, please, and add him to the Rampage stealing list as well. Fucking shambolic.
Add him to both lists. Hang on.
Both lists. Emu rightly getting flamed for that. Tip, and then he tipped NPR. I'm infuriated. Didn't have to buy back there though, so they are still clinging on. Win rate has dipped from 59-41 in favour of Radiant, which was the best it was getting for Dire, to 91-9 in favour of Radiant. So it's their game to lose. But they've been here before. They were up to 89-11 before and through it. So I think Coop needs to get a really good ult off here, and then things might look better for them. But without the Ags, it's really not that impressive a spell.
They're 24k ahead in Gold League.
More like E-Moron, very good. True, but what do you notice about their team, young Lewis Brindley? A swap-a-doo? They've swapped in nothing? Wait, no, they've swapped in? Is that... Who is that? Whoever it is, they're out. It's PL, but he's dead. He is dead. The Witch Doctor ult from Coop is going on the illusion. They're going to get NPR as well here. Emu's very low too. And are they going to get more? Can they get NZfedX? The pig in the gap. He's gone absolutely mad. He's huge. The tidal wave is going to carry Spectre out of the base. There's the punch from Emu.
Oh, they
but Spectre lives. There's a stun. Can they get more? NZfedX is trying to run. He ogre totems away. He's stuck. Get him. Get his ass. Oh my god, they killed four. That was a buyback from Tusk as well. They didn't lose a single building. Big turnaround. That's a... Holy shit. The gold changer, that was a 7.5k swing for Dire and a 20k XP gain. That is insane. That is absolutely insane.
I don't think that includes all of it, because I just said they were 24 and now it's 14. So that's...
Yeah, I think that would
be 10k.
Considered it a little bit of a swippadoo. Holy god!
What's the win percentage down to? 71%?
So the win percent now says 70-30. So we went from a 1 in 10 chance to basically a 1 in 3 chance. Very impressive.
They're making it exciting for us.
Well, Spectre continues to grow. Gets that abyssal.
Yeah, I know. If you're playing the Radiant, you've got to be like shitting yourself right now.
Yeah. I mean, you do have a PL, but Spectre, I think, you know, you're on the right PL. You can help your team find him. Such a drawn-out scream for Wave of Terror. Well done. Well done, szethw there. Wanted to deward. Here it is. Got it. Only took 2 sentries. Oh, 1 sentry. Oh, there's another one there. Okay. And another one there. Gosh, they are really determined to get this triangle under control. I think Roche should be the target. I think they should have probably gone out there and tried to get some vision down and defend the enemy triangle. And be ready there for Roche. Let's look at buybacks. Who's got it? Wow. Only 2 heroes have buyback. It's Bane and Night Stalker. That's it. Everyone else either doesn't have the money, I guess, or already used it. PL doesn't have heart, has gone Octarine. Is going Butterfly. No heart. FedEx has timed this jolly well. Roche is up.
Wow.
Must have actually timed it. They're coming over. They want to do this Roche. This is the problem with Kunkka, and I do think Kunkka can absolutely dominate games in an early stage, but once the BKBs come out, he's basically a right-click and then he's walking about. He is very tanky, he does buff his team up. The Tidal Wave is a good team fight spell, but he kind of saved the Spectre with the Tidal Wave there. He pushed him out of base and Spectre was able to get out and survive. How's Necro doing? Has a Shivas now. He's going BKB finally.
This is good.
Oh, this is going to be an Ags. Who do they give it to? Give it to Coop. Give it fucking Coop. Or do they give it to Tusk and go for their own Swappadoodle? Give it Ronaldo. Get in there. Boot them out. Kill a lad. So the Dire team happy to give up this Roche. Even though I think they're very strong right now, they're going to give up the Roche and just let them come at them high ground again. To be absolutely fair to them, it's worked the last 2 times, so it's hard to complain. Who got the Ags? Who got the Ags?
PL has it.
PL handed it off?
But he passed it to someone, yeah.
Did he give it?
Tusk.
Tusk has it. Tusk has the Ags. So this is a chance for them to blink boot someone. Could be big. Coop assures me she's not Aussie, but she is defo, says Jusky.
Thought she was a Brummie.
I don't think she's Australian. Why do you think she's Australian? She's a Brummie, and my name's Coop. I like to play Dota in my spare time.
Here we go again.
Jusky, where are you
there's only
from?
so many times you can go high ground.
Jusky, where are you from? Are you American? Because if you're American, what the fuck do you know about accents, dude? Genuinely. Hello! The swap! That is a dead Tusk! Not sure that's worth
the Torrent Storm.
The Torrent Storm does some work. They're going to get Legion. No buyback. Tusk dead.
Just
oh
so
my god, the lag!
Spectre's
dead for 2 minutes!
I'm not surprised she couldn't even play the game with all that lag.
Necro gets the ult off, is still alive. The swap for the save. Here comes Bane. Doesn't have grip. Already used it. They used a lot of shit on that Tusk kill, and I don't think Tusk was a big enough issue. Can they get anything done here? Kieran is going to lose Aegis if he's not careful. They're actually, without the BKBs, they're starting to go down just to Necro being Necro. They have lost a lane of buildings. Can they get more? They don't have grip. Kieran's just going to give it the walk away. Goes in on Bane. There is a stun. The Lotus Orb is up from Maj. That'll save him. No BKB, so he is silenced. They're trying to do something here. It is still exceptionally laggy. The Ags... Oh, sorry, the shard coming out from
What is this boat about?
Oh my god, my camera's gone absolutely
mad. What a...
Madge gets one! They're gonna get Kieran too! Kieran is ultra low!
Yeah, they're just playing with them at this point.
Madge gets them all! They're all dead!
I mean, Kieran is just blowing it on all fronts at the moment.
Why did he do that?
Why is this game so fucking... How long has it been out for?
10 years?
If only they had 10 years to optimize this game ever so slightly. And maybe, I don't
cannot
know,
explain.
maybe like just try including PL and Spectre in a game as a test game and see if it's really laggy or not.
It is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. If this happens at TI, I'm going to be appalled. I don't understand it. Like, there are still some spells that lag the game to a degree where you think, what is going on? So that was a 19,000 XP change for Dire. And a 5.5k gold swing.
They got that melee racks.
They did, but now their win rate has dropped from 84 to 64. So that one racks get cost them 20% win probability. I would love to see Dire try and actually get out on the map and do something. Because although these fights, they are winning them, they don't want to have to give up megas. And I think that's 3 massive fights now. 3 massive fights that have basically destroyed one lane of racks, and they have essentially lost all 3 fights. They need to get out, get some tier 4s, get some farm, get some fucking vision down, and for the love of God, get this next Roche. Spectre, just take the tricksters, yes. Sell this shit. Sell the fucking Wraithband and Magic Wand. What are you doing? Sell it right now. Why do the lads do this? It's sat in their inventory for like 10 fucking years. That is Boots of Bearing on Venge. I'm sure that is in... I mean, it's alright, don't get me wrong.
I think Radiant are one lost fight away from losing this one.
I think they are one lost fight away from this swing becoming permanent. Where did Jusky say they were from?
This PL has been such a bad pick.
I mean, it would have been alright, but Kieran just... I don't know what he was in. Why did he stick around?
Just feels like he can't really get on anyone at the moment because they're either Spectre or they turn into a ghost or someone gets swapped out playing Nightmares himself.
Really hard to follow these fights.
Jusky's from Reading, and you don't recognise an Australian accent from a Brummy one.
Well, you know what they're like in Reading, mate. The savages.
Reading, just animals. We hate Brighton Hove Albion. We hate Reading too. They're shit. We hate Pompey and Scummers, but Bournemouth, we love you. I've never been opposed to the idea that people from Reading are shit. Although Scotty is from Reading and he's a good lad, and Cinny lives there and he's a good lad. So
it's happening.
There's a boot!
There's a boot out! Ronaldo is come onto the pitch!
But they're all on Madge, and they've lost Tusk again. Tusk buys back. Madge is still alive here. The lag is very real at this point. They don't have anything with this. It's so bad. This is unbelievable. They're all dying to this spec. Stop fighting spec. They're going to get FedEx. They're going to get more. Oh my god, they lost 4 for nothing. And Tusk bought back, they lost 5. There is a gem grabbed by Venge as well. You cannot beat this Spectre. They were all wailing on Spec. Level 25 Spectre. The Horn illusion damage, just too much to handle. You cannot kill the Spectre. Go, lads. Push the lanes out and go win the game. I'm going to focus on Spectre and go to the toilet. It won't take long.
This is looking mighty bad now. They've at least got to defend the high ground, but...
It's just the momentum, right? The morale.
The morale is in the gutter at the moment. It must be. It's just so difficult to fight against them when one of them is unstoppable force, the other one turns it full green, and then you can't do anything. Venge has almost got an axe, so she'll just be immortal at some point.
I feel like, I mean, either the Spectre or the Necro really have like that good items. You know what I mean? But then again, like...
I mean, Necro's got some good items now. I like all of them, apart from that famous Lotus Sword.
Bearing in mind it's 53 minutes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, he should have quite a lot at this point.
It feels like a lot of the heroes are kind of behind where they should be.
Oh no, that's a classic. The lads don't really farm; they sort of just walk about for a lot of the game. Well, they're gonna get the tier 3 and back up. They are very scared still. Oh, that's a... Oh! He almost got the snowball jump. He may be able to find Madge. He can get this punch.
Poor.
Everyone is just evading poor Emu. I wonder what Ted's screen is showing, or if it's just a radio cast.
You're allowed to watch the stream.
Yeah, I know, I'm allowed to watch the stream. I wonder what he's showing.
There's no rules against us not being able to stream Snipe.
What did I miss?
He's just following Spectre. Well, they got the tier 3. Emu almost caught a couple lads, but he didn't.
Okay. Are they going to play on the back foot again? They're all back in base.
Yeah, I feel like they can make some moves. You know, that one smoke they did like fucking half an hour ago was good, but they haven't seemed to cotton on to the fact that they can do that again.
This Kunka's just not being able to do any plays or damage, it feels like.
Well, I mean, he's like, if he dumps all his shit at the start of the fight, the key heroes, like, they have to kill Spectre. And I don't think Kunka kills Spectre, like, ever. So he basically has to focus on killing everyone else. And oddly enough, this Necro pick is actually, he's starting to look unkillable. He's almost got heart. He has a blink
they're getting 2 nullifiers on radio now, which they should have got a while ago.
Yeah.
But once they get them, they can at least kill them a bit. But now the problem becomes that the Venge is super strong. It's got the Ags soon.
Yeah. Has the BKB piercing stun as well.
Bane to save, Venge to save, Legion to save. It's
Kunka's gone
kind of
back.
hard to kill anyone.
Oof, that is a big clonk. So they're just going to wait next Roche and go again. I think that Dire have to do something here. I think they have to do something here.
I would just farm for these nullifiers. I know it's a bit boring, but it's like the one chance they have to win.
The net worth is still Kunka and PL are absolutely huge. The PL doesn't do any damage though.
No, it's kind of an interesting build he's gone for with this Octarine. It doesn't feel like it's played out that well.
I mean, the Manta, Octarine, and Butterflies seem to me, and I mean the Diffusal. You know, I get it why it's good, but there's no damage coming out of this hero compared to Spectre, who is clicking you, bashing you, and you're fucking taking damage just fighting Spectre. The damage Spectre's doing is starting to get nuts. This is hard for Radiant, but they kind of gooned it by flinging themselves high ground and PL not really doing it right. Like, they decided the only way for them to win was for MPR and Tuss to just fucking leg it up there. And I think in the last 3 fights, one of them has been swapped in and died to start each fight.
Another Ags. This time it is going to...
Give it 2. Tusk's already got it. Give it Witch Doctor. Come on. Give it Witch Doctor.
It's going to Light Stalker for the AoE Void.
Alright.
Feels bad. I think you should have given it to Witch Doctor.
Give it Witchy, man. Witch Doctor has a BKB and a Glimmer. The Coop can just fucking stand at the bottom of these fights, these huge fights, and just ult.
Oh, and Witch Doctor has got, like, Glimmer, Cape, BKB.
Do you know what the build is on Witch Doctor at the moment, Lewis?
What?
Blink.
No, it's not.
Yeah, Blink. That's what the pros have been
blink
doing.
Maledict, do you?
No, you blink Bongo Maledict ult with the switcheroo. You get the shard. You just blow people up. Look at these Pill Illusions struggling to kill these fucking Spectre Illusions. This is insane.
They've got 1 Nullifier, and they're going for 2 more. I think it's maybe a little bit overkill, lads.
It's a lot of money. That's like 18k team net worth on nullifiers, right?
I feel like maybe just Nightstalker should have got 1, and like that was enough. Kunka didn't need 1.
So I'm not being funny, but the issue is they can't kill Spectre. Like, Kunka has to break Spectre. That's the only way they can do it. But even if they do
They can
it
probably
once...
kill Spectre if Necro is out of the way.
Maybe.
It's just a bit too much to have them both there.
Oh, hello. He's axed himself. He's coming in.
They just Ronaldo'd Maj out, the Necro out, hit him with the Nullifier. We'll probably kill him.
He's got a strength blink now. Well, this game's going on a wee bit. What's this coming in? That is a heart.
Not a lot of games go this long.
Spectre is.
I don't really know what to do when games go this long.
Well, I mean, these lads didn't know what to do before it went this long. It's almost 60-minute items. That could be a changer. Because
they're back to 15k up again.
Yep, they are. Win
And
probability,
the win probability
though.
is at 60.
Look at that! A few minutes ago, it was in favour. For the first time since about 14 minutes, it was actually in favour of the Dire team. Gabe knows. Gabe knows. Spectre very fat equals GG. He's just waiting on this
not
hard.
playing with any confidence. I feel like they could just jump anyone. At this
They are
point.
very, very, very careful. Get the tier 5 items. Stygian Desolator, that's nice. Give that to Kieran. Seer Stone.
Yeah, I would get it on Kieran. NZfedX is taking it for whatever reason.
So he can do this and feel cool. So this is I think the tier 5s being so strong was actually one of the best things. Oh shit, the swap fails because of the Lotus Orb.
That's pretty smart.
Oh no, the Tidal Wave catches the szethw. He's able to get out. Spectre though gets stunned. He's gone in. Spectre's alone in here.
The lads do not need to fight this. They don't have Kieran near them. Alright, now they do.
Oh my god, Bane,
weird
what are you
stuff.
doing? Swap is back up in a sec.
Man, that was
There's
thrilling.
a terrible, terrifying swap. They're going to lose Venge for this. I don't think they're going to lose Kunkka. Venge is actually still alive. They do get the Kunkka. Who's this is coming? Kieran's come in. I don't know about this. Kieran's half health. He's gripped.
Oh, the grip.
They get the off. He's dead. That's only the Aegis. They haven't lost anybody yet. Kunkka buyback. They're going to get Coop. Can they keep going here? There's Kieran. Trying to get away. They're on the downside here. Madge is on top of him. They got him disarmed. They got him stunned. Kieran's going to go down. What a disaster. Kunkka bought back as well. Go. For the love of God, leave your fucking base.
Middle tower is under attack.
Wowzers.
Heart on PL instead of that Octarine.
Yeah, this Octarine seems to have been a kind of.
I don't get it.
He kind of just needs damage. He probably needed to get another fight earlier.
He's got buyback. I mean, he's got a buyback.
Needed a basher.
They should be getting their tier 5s. Get the tier 5s, lads. Please get the tier 5s. They can bait a buyback out. Yep, that's not going to work. That's the second time now. Come on, Venge. They can finish this wave. Oh, hello. There's the bash. That's a dead Tusk. Can we get the duel? They do.
That's a dieback.
He's dead for 122.
What?
Are they going to end? They're going to go for end?
Sorry, does PL... Why is PL not buying back? He's got 10k gold.
He's bought back now.
Why didn't he buy back before Tusk died? What the fuck?
Don't know. But now NPR's gone in. They're on top of Madge. Madge is in a spot above here. He's stunned up. He's okay. He's actually going to live. NPR is very low. He gets swapped out actually on the fucking Legion Commander. They do
Madge
get
is
two.
dead.
Holy shit. They got Madge, they got Legion Commander, and they got Venge. They're all trying to fight.
There's so much
It's a
lag.
slideshow. I can't even see what's happening. Wish Doctor died. Tusk died. I think
They got
fighting
the
the
Spectre.
Tusk. Fighting the Spectre. Holy God. They held. They didn't get any buildings. Whew. Coop bought back. Kieran bought back. NPR bought back. Win condition online. Look, if my computer can't handle Dota, what the fuck is going on? Like, this is insane.
Servers, or is it a
No,
computer,
it's just
though?
fucking Dota.
Do you reckon it's the servers? I reckon it might be the servers.
No, I can't imagine it's that. Because there's not more people playing than there are normally. I think the game just cannot fucking handle.
I've got a pretty fucking high-end computer here, and it's fucking
Same.
garbage.
Same. I've got like a very, very, very good computer with a shitload of RAM. Dota is on my SSD. I've got a very, very good graphics card. Oh, can't handle it. It's just Dota. No one's going to have to buy back here. That's pretty good in itself. The gem is down just outside the fountain. So szethw, get rid of your fucking magic one, dude, and sell the... Oh, I guess he's holding up the battery to get a fucking Wraith Pact. Fair enough. I think it's a good idea. Scales.
Look at the fucking tier items on these guys. They're all using like... Bane's using the psychic headband.
But here's the
Leech's
problem.
using the cloak of flames.
They haven't gone out and found their tier 5s. They have not gone out to get their tier 5 items.
They haven't found the fucking tier 4s,
right? They just haven't done it. The time that they've got their tier 4s, but what are the supports doing? One of you, please go get the tier 5s. You could get something so good. Get like Mirror Shield and fucking Apex and shit like that. You can see them in lane.
It's just embarrassing how little confidence they have.
If they win,
one lane down. It's 65. I get it. Like they can't get caught out, especially not with buybacks.
But they can. They all have buyback.
Yeah, they literally all have buyback.
Oh, from Necro. He has it in 20 gold.
Buyback has Necro has it in 13 gold.
There we go. An Apex. That's what I'm talking about.
There you go. That's nice. Plus 70 primary attribute. Very pog. Dude, now
that's going to do wonders on the Haunt Illusions.
Look at that. He now has nearly
terrific
50 armor. Perfect item. Get the Fallen Sky or some shit on Legion. Job done. They're going to smoke out here. Try and get some more tier 5s. Mirror Shield would be very pog.
Mirror Shield would have been pretty pog on Radiant, but they didn't get it, sadly.
Oh, could be potential here. Who's this? MPR's looking about. The enemy team is here. They're smoked up. They want to get...
They both smoked.
They did both smoke. They're looking for them in their jungle. But lads, they've already got their tier 5s. You still haven't. The Penta Edge is actually on Night Stalker. PL has gone for Apex as well. Going in on the Spectre. That's actually a lot of tower damage.
They're gonna get gone on here. Oh, they're not
hello.
Around.
What?
Oh,
PL just fucking caught out. What are you doing? His team was just not there. Are you fucking kidding me? This is a big fight. There's the grip. Where'd he go? They've actually lost. They've actually lost this game.
Can't fight the Spectre.
Aaron just has done nothing good this game.
That is fucking criminal. What was he doing? Why was he there? Just stood there at the bottom and just got caught. Ciaran, man. GG! They've called it! They have called it! Live, Laugh Luton plummet! Back down to the loser's bracket! They get a second chance against Scipio's Helm and Joys. We get to enjoy that next. Ciaran, please, take a break. Compose yourself. Get it together, because holy shit, dude.
But importantly, Mancaf are our first finalists.
They are the first finalists.
GOONTI.
GOONTI first ever finalist, Mancaf. Jonas will be very happy, I think. Redless, absolutely perplexed and furious. Apoplectically perplexed.
Well, I think 5 minutes in, he said, we deserve to lose, we picked PL. And potentially that cursed his team because they were on the brink of victory and then they just threw it away.
I mean, LVP Ciaran, hands down.
Yeah, not even close.
Not even close. If you're going to pick PL, you can't be doing whatever the fuck that was. I want to say honourable for MPR. Thought MPR did really well on Night Stalker.
He did have a few boo-boos. Like, he you know the thing where you don't have dust and the guy glimmers and you're like, shit, I need to buy dust.
Yeah.
he had that like 5 times where someone glimmered in front of him and he never thought to buy dust.
But he did go 17, 6, and 12, and I think definitely
he did. He had a
set
good game
his team on the way for a victory that they then lost because their carry was dog. So I'm going to say honourable for MPR. MVP, it has to be Spectre, really. Basically won the game, couldn't die, was very, important in these late game fights. 15, 7, and 24. Compare his carry performance to PL's. I think for a game where he was behind a lot of the time and they were on the back foot, to end up with more net worth and way more kills, 3 times as many kills as PL, you've got to say this was decent. Didn't really risk it for the biscuit. Managed to win the game just playing fairly conservative, boring dotes, but they had a Spectre. That's a win condition in itself. A farmed Spectre. So I'm going to say MVP for Alfredo der Analtorpedo. Any ons you want to give for anyone else on their team? I
think szethw had a decent enough
szethw
game.
did some good swaps, set some stuff up. Did try to swap the Tusk while he had Lotus Orb up multiple times. So maybe shouldn't have done that. But I think Venge actually did pretty well otherwise. So honourable for szethw as well. Well done, lad.
Bane used his spells well. I think Noch did okay. I think szethw did fine. I think Legion and Necro did their job as well. Apart from the weird itemization on Necro.
I like the
early
Necro
on.
backpacked his Lotus at the end.
Once Necro put the Lotus Orb in his backpack, it was a lot better. Yeah.
So, for a game that went an hour, for Legion to have 110 dual damage, and for Coop to have 10 dual damage, I'm sorry, but I can't give anything to Bean for that. Pretty fucking poor. 110 dual damage in a 65-minute game is excremental. szethw also bought 5 tomes, so Cine would be happy to see that. And they didn't even get all their tier 5s. Fucking Noch still had the Psychic Headband, tier 3 neutral item, at the end of the game. So yeah, well played. I think, honestly, that was a massive throw from Laugh Luton. Don't pick PL. As Redler said, the lads cannot pick PL. They just can't do it. So don't pick it. Pick something else. You might have been alright. But this was not it. If you think you can play this hero, I think that's good evidence that you cannot. So don't do it. And NZ did well, and then basically fell off the face of the earth as Kunkka. It's the way it goes. You're not there for those big fights. You're going to struggle. Anyway, good stuff. Ashra, and I believe Plague is joining us for the next
He is, yeah. I was just waiting for him to.
Can I go home?
If you want to go, mate, go for it, bud.
Yeah, I'm gonna go home. You can keep Ashwin in.
Oh, I need to grab my dinner, but I will join the lobby and.
All right. I had to restart Doge because the game client is out of date. So.
All right. Thank you for the invite.
No, thank you for casting the game.
You invited me to a cracker.
It was a
corker.
An hour and 45 minutes since you joined us. And the game 1 has just ended, so
I know.
Feel free to fuck off, seriously. Right. So
right,
thanks for casting. See you later, bud.
Whatever.
Peace out.
Right, bye.
If you want to get Red in, I might.
Okay, mate. Yeah, that's cool.
Next one off. If he's about.
Game client out of date. What the fuck is going on? God, this game is just fucking dog shit, isn't it, sometimes? I love you, Dotes, but for the fucking love of God. Kikura Kid says, I pretty much discredit Legion in professional play altogether. Well, this is not professional Dotes. Just want to put that out there.
It isn't?
I know, you would think it was from that game, but it's not.
I'm gonna head out.
All right, bud.
But good luck for the next one.
Are you not gonna join the lobby?
No, I've got some work to do, so I need to crack on.
All right, mate. I can't even fucking start Dotes at this point, so that's a good one. Me and Plague will keep
if you
it down.
play anything later, let me know.
All right, mate. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bean, you were terrible. Red, get in here, bud. Poor Lewis. Had to stay in the fucking office until nearly 9 o'clock to cast this dog shit. So, Bean, why were your lads so fucking scared? Like, there were multiple times where we were like, okay, they can push out now, and you just never did. You just hid high ground. I mean, it worked, but against a better team, it wouldn't have worked. And you just sort of were unbelievably scared. Like, I just didn't understand it. You didn't even get your tier 5s when they were all dead for like a minute. Your support stood in base. It was baffling.
Good evening.
What?
I don't quite know where that PL came from, to be completely honest. I was not happy with it. We've not played PL the entirety of GOONTI.
It was I think it was meant to be some kind of Kieran surprise pick where Kieran was like, watch this, lads, and then picks that. But I'm not being funny. It did nothing. It did nothing. I don't get it.
I've only seen PL lose in GOONTI. Like, every single game I've seen it in, it's lost.
Like, the weird thing is, I looked at it and I was like, it's actually all right in the, you know, they don't, I mean, unless Legion and Bane managed to catch the exact right one, but then the Spectre pick was a really good pick. Because Spectre Haunts right on top of the correct PL, and you could just find him, which I thought, you know, that's actually a really good pick. But even then, you know PL's not going to be online super fast. You're going to have time. They don't have good push. So in a way, if you're picking PL, you're basically saying, we're not going to be in a hurry here either. So really, whatever happens at the early part of the game, doesn't matter. You know, because they've still got Spectre. And PL's like, oh, I'm not ready yet. And every time you look at Spectre and lose a fight, you're like, oh, I need another item. So you're not going to beat Spectre once it gets 50-50. Like, you're just not.
Yeah. So we've got...
Why does Coop look so innocent in her profile picture?
She is. She's a baker or something.
A baker?
She's an innocent baker. Or she was a baker.
Bake up some dubs for a change, Coop, all right? How about that? Get busy and baking up some dubs.
So we've also got our official sponsor from the public library themselves, the Librarian, standing in for Emu, who has somewhere to be, so he had to go.
Wow. Well, that's actually a decent trade-up.
Yeah. But it's like, I'm happy. I'm happy with, like, win or lose, we made top 3. We're like, I said to the lads like a few days ago, like, we've made top 3 now. We're either going to be the LGD, the Secret, or the Team Spirit. And looking at the performance that we've had over the tournament, we're probably the Team Secret. We're probably going out in 3rd.
A coin toss has taken place. Scipio's Helm and Joyers, I believe their coach is Nanesk. This is Scipio's Helm and Joyers, I think they may be in the lower bracket, but there is some potential here. One issue is that Storming Eagle is one of those lads that likes to hit creeps and not hit players. And can have a good lane and good farm and will just ignore everything and try to become the final form that they want to be rather than take any risks. And I think the weirdest thing to me about watching Goon Dotes is that it feels like, I mean, in that game was a prime example. The risk taking was almost non-existent. Like, even when everyone was dead, they were hiding high ground and scared and all the rest of it. They never pushed out. They did one really good smoke, didn't do another. Like, very, very, very scared Dotes, despite having buyback. You have to take some risks. I mean, you're essentially playing like a football team that literally just sticks 11 men behind the ball and hopes that somehow you score a goal. Luckily for you, the opposition team didn't have their shooting boots on and you were able to slot away the winner. But all I'm saying is, you can't play scared in Dota and win a lot of games. You really can't. But then you also do things like walking about in dangerous places, like just absolute madness, where you think, I don't get it. Are they afraid or are they not? Because at the times when they should be afraid, they're not afraid, and the times when they are not afraid, they are afraid, they should not be. So yeah, it's a weird one. Undying ban, Night Stalker ban. I'm on board with both of these bans. Fuck both of these heroes.
Eri is just pointing something out to me that is incredible. If Live Laugh Luton, LLL, go out, lose this game and drop out of the tournament, they would have dropped out only losing 3 games. So 3 L's.
Wow. That would be something.
That's the storyline that we need. Come on, lads. Throw this game.
Have you expressed your disappointment in your POS1 player coming into the start of this match, looking at what he did at the end of the last one?
No, I've said my piece. PL's a dogshit hero, and that no one who plays in the in-houses should ever pick PL, because you believe me, lads, you don't know how to play it.
You're not Anna.
5 seconds remaining.
I don't think Anna's Anna anymore.
Thank you to Kieran for standing in, though.
What happened to T1, by the way? Did they make it?
They're in last chance.
Wow. But I mean, they're still going.
They didn't have.
They're still playing. They're playing. Well, tonight, I presume.
Wow.
Yeah.
It would be high.
Their last chance qualifiers are running until the 12th.
Yep. Tidehunter answered with Witch Doctor +1.
Will Live Laugh Luton pick Viper first?
Dire team pick.
No.
Please don't pick Warlock.
This is strange. They normally, even in last game, they normally open up with NPR's hero, like first pick. They've been doing it all tournament. Maybe the effect of the stand-ins. Oh no, there it is. Okay, only delayed by 1.
Okay.
Did they try and lane the Viper into the Tide, or is he to shut down the enemy?
No, this is just pos for Viper.
No, just the way NPR likes to play. NPR likes to sit in, likes to just win his lane and then just pressure like a side of the map.
His Night Stalker performance in the last game was really good. Like, dominated the lane, got 3 kills, got kills in the first night time, got like a double kill. Could have had a fucking rampage, stolen by Emu. He's been added to the list of lads I will not play with and are now Rampage Stealers, so Emu is on that fucking list. Also, Emu got the Ags on Tusk. I don't remember him blink booting anybody. Like, both teams were so fucking scared. Their nuts were cheated up inside their body and they just didn't want to fucking do anything. Dire team hid on the high ground for an hour and Radiant were just so scared they would just wait to get swapped up by Venge and then lose the fight. It was really grim. There were a couple of fights they took. NPR just fucking went in. It was like, this is hype. BKBs goes in, gets on top of the supports, job done. But it was a tough one. They didn't have a good high ground team. Because they were like, let me think, they had... What ranged heroes did they have? They had a Tusk, they had a fucking Kunkka, they had a Night Stalker, they had a...
Their only ranged hero was Witch Doctor.
Witch Doctor. So they had no real way to... like hit the buildings other than fucking going upstairs. And they're going upstairs into Venge, which is always hard, and Bane, which is always hard, and fucking Legion Commander. So it's like, if we fuck up here, a key hero gets swapped, dueled, they grip NPR, and then what do we do? Like, we're in big trouble. So it was a hard high ground, but they fucking draft themselves into this corner where they're like, these are the heroes I want to play, but then they're like, how do we ever take any buildings? They had to go top 3 times and get wiped 3 times to get a single Rax, and it gave the Dire team a way back in.
There were a lot of questionable dives as well.
And it was pure 5-man Dota. It's pure 5-man Dota. I mean, against a Spectre, you can't really be off split pushing because she'll just ags in and kill you against a lot of heroes that might want to split push. Like, I get it. But it was all 5-man Dotes. Like, I would say a good 50% of the game was people on the high ground waiting and people on the low ground waiting, and one of them gets caught out, and that's the fight. And Dire won all of the high ground fights, basically. And then Radiant just tapped out. They lost one tower and tapped out. They didn't have any buybacks. It was game over. It's weird to me when they're so careful, and then they just decide to go high ground again without buybacks. What are you doing? If you're going to be this careful, why not carry it on until the end? Like, I guess they ran out of time. People got busy and had to go do shit or something. But now they're all playing again, apart from Emu.
Yeah, you know, Emu has left. Who's he been replaced by? Is it Librarian?
Librarian.
Yeah. I mean, Emu is a strong player, so I think Librarian is pretty much on the same level.
Emu was our first official sponsor when the team was formed.
Is Librarian actually Librarian?
10 seconds remaining.
Red.
5 seconds remaining.
Possibly.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure. He says that he represents the public library. I'm not sure if I trust him. I've not seen any of that money.
You want to know how much money libraries have? Come on.
Radiant team pick.
Juggernaut.
So Eri says whether the grand final is tomorrow or Monday depends entirely on who wins this series. So I guess one bunch of players can't make Sunday. I guess it's Scipio's because they're all Italian. No, I cannot play on a Sunday. I have to be at the mama's house eating a pasta.
So I think if Live Laugh Luton win this game, all of Live Laugh Luton and all of Monkeys for Nothing are free on Monday, so they'd rather wait until Monday to play it.
Okay. That's fine.
What do Scipios need? What do they normally third pick?
Well, they know what. Presumably, Snapfire is the pos 5 if Viper is.
Yeah.
You say Viper is off lane.
Viper will be off lane, yeah.
In which case, Snapfire might be pos 4 with him, but maybe not. But you know what the pos 1 is, so I think you just kind of lock in a pos 1 that you're happy playing against Jug in the late game and Viper in the early game.
What would you say that is?
Honestly, I don't think Morph does too bad. He's weaker in lane, but you'll have some things to work with. Plus, you jungle fairly efficiently once you have Morbid Mask. And he scales pretty well against Jug.
Jakiro. And Razor.
Razor will do better versus Jug, but I think probably worse versus Viper. I know the Razor Viper matchup used to be very even, but I think Viper's probably the stronger laner these days.
Is it possible we could still see a safe lane Morphling and put the Viper mid? Sort of Razor mid even?
You could do.
5 seconds
You
remaining.
have to have a Morphling player. I don't know if anyone is a Morph player on Scipio's.
It would be the first Morphling of the tournament. Wow.
That's a weird one. I don't like that simply because I don't see what the setup is for a good Lich ult.
No.
Like, they have one stun at the moment, which is Cookie.
You need like a big team fight ultimate on your mid now.
Like, Puck wouldn't be too bad if you can play Puck. Because you can dodge pretty much everything they've got to offer if you're quick on the old fingers. You can dodge bongos, you can get away from Razor if he links you and he ends up going mid.
Radiant team ban.
Good setup. Force him to stand in Viper shit, force them to eat spins and ults. Force him to eat Snapfire ults. I think Puck would be a really good pick here for Dire, but if they pick it, I'm calling Stream Snipe because I haven't seen the lads pick Puck yet.
10 seconds remaining.
So in traditional Live Laugh Luton fashion, they whenever they win the coin flip, they love taking second pick if they win the coin flip. So they get last pick because they love to last pick FedX's hero.
Right, because he's dog shit.
So they banned the Tinker. That's a wise ban. Is this a good enough Meepo game?
10 seconds remaining.
No. It's very hard to play Meepo against Witch Doctor and Jakiro, let alone adding Tide on top. Witch Doctor means that your like standard way to sustain isn't good enough. They can just pump all the damage onto one Meepo and they will more than likely get him, and Jakiro's CC is far too strong.
I mean, you basically you're a melee hero fighting a macro player. No!
Oh,
Alright, well, they don't want to win. That's cool.
Okay.
That's cool.
What about... What else has he played? Hunker, Invoker...
Invoker's banned.
Kunker actually wouldn't be too bad against the PL, but we...
But you're playing against Razor.
You're playing against a Razor, so you won't do fucking anything.
Remaining.
Well, they've got a lot of time to think about it.
I mean, Kunker isn't the worst against Razor. It's like, it's not pleasant, but it's
you
not
can X him, I guess, but yeah.
It's more that you like put out quite a lot of damage regardless of whether you're leashed or not. Ember's banned as well. Void Spirit is not the worst idea either.
Storm Spirit, maybe?
Nah, Storm Spirit's too... I don't know how to explain it, but Storm Spirit fucks up too much, you know? You need something very stable.
They do not really have great ways to lock him down, though.
True.
Like, it actually... They have Bongo and Ice
Quap
Path.
maybe makes more sense than Storm.
Quap would be
very
good tempo as well, good burst.
Very good burst damage against PL. I think the new...
And you know what else, Plague, if I may, can just blink away from Razor if she gets like really not that bad.
The new Ags on Quap could be interesting versus PL. Like the problem is the Shadow Strike doesn't hit, like the scream of pain that happens when you Shadow Strike someone doesn't actually hit the person who's Shadow Struck.
So what is the new Ags, sorry?
So I believe it's something like when a hero's Shadow Struck, you can Shadow Strike them again, then it does a scream of pain around the person who is queued. Let me just read if that's correct.
There was just some kind of patch, but there's no notes for it, so I don't know what it was.
Shadow Strike has increased initial damage and is applied to all enemies in a 375 area around the target.
Oh,
when it's reapplied to an enemy hero, they emit a scream of pain.
Okay.
But that doesn't hit themselves, so it's not that great.
Oh, that's not too bad. I also have 3 gifts from area I never opened. The one thing that Cine Meepo can never take away from you, that's this one. Oh, sorry, hold on, which is...
It took a long time to think about that puck pick.
Seafarer's Shoes, thank you. I also have this one, which is labelled Fascist Bosnia-Herzegovina Hoy Run When. Good lord. And it's called Aurora's Pyre. Thank you. And then this one is labelled Guess Dota literally just absorbed the last one, Lamau.
Oh, he tried to send the gift and it didn't arrive.
Aurora's Pyre. No, it did arrive, Very. Thanks, though. They have gone for puck because they're stream sniping, so that's fine.
It doesn't feel great.
In what way?
It won't die, but I don't see how they deal with PL.
So he can't do his thing when he's dream coiled, which is quite good. They still, I mean, they can goop on him. They can, I don't know, spin or whatever. You know, puck has decent AOE damage, so it's something. And maybe, I mean, I think the issue they're going to have is that I do think this is a good puck game. Against mid-Razor, you can just orb away from him, which is fine. You mainly farm with your spells past a certain point anyway, so it's not that bad, and there's very little lockdown for puck. And if you get the Dream Coil on PL, he is stuck there. But whether they have the damage other than that to deal with PL, I don't know. But also was worried about how they would cope with PL in the last game, and it turns out that the lads just can't play PL. So for them to pick it again is a very bold choice.
The other team this time. Maybe they know that.
Yeah.
But Red's right. Exhausted. They just can't. The lads can't play PL. So Eagle has heard that and decided to say, "I will show you lads," and I'm going to put my money on Laugh Luton winning this and Eagle doing fuck all in PL. That's how willing I am to go for that.
It's a bit spooky that Laugh Luton are now playing with 3 subs, but Librarian's been in like the Discord that we set up for the team like the whole time, so he knows like how the lads want to play. I think there's a lot of pressure on Kieran to fight early in this game, though. Because
Do they have a plan, Red?
Yeah, they plan a lot. They do a lot of research into the enemy teams they play against.
Because
it
really doesn't look like it past the laning stage. Like
Well,
past the laning stage,
is-
I feel like they have no idea what they're fucking doing.
Their plan is run at the enemy. That's their plan.
Okay.
That's like the macro.
Well, they
plan.
certainly did that, but that's not really a very clever one. And they I honestly think if they want to do that, just fucking pick team fight. Like all they picked in the previous game was single target lockdown, that all required you to have a fucking blink or an ether lens to really be able to get in there and do anything.
And honestly, I think it's why they lost.
Yeah.
It's the.
I suppose, I mean, they did have NZfedX, but that's it.
2 apiece.
Standard. MPR the fucker. Always plays off lane, likes to pick Viper.
I think MPR is only. MPR most of the time has played 3. He's played 3 heroes tournament, which has been Viper, Dawnbreaker, and Nightstalker.
And wow, Y.O.S.O was able to type "look at that fucking pig" and still get the deny.
He should just leash Puck right now. He knows his Q is on cooldown. He can't do it now because the creep wave's too big, but like,
oh no!
3 seconds earlier could have done it.
Pig in the gap.
Y.O.S.O got one of those. Jug.
So Razor should, in theory, be happier playing close to the creep wave. When it's ranged versus ranged matchup.
Tied very low. Dead! Kieran just fucking clicking him, and now they're gonna kill Ereb as well.
But first, in this.
Coop! Why is he stopped?
Oh, Fairy Fire.
The old lads support Fairy Fire. There's the link on Puck. Have fun, FedEx.
So yeah, what I was going to say is range versus range matchup as a mid is who is happier playing closer to the wave.
Yeah.
And right now it's Razor. Until Puck's magic damage gets very high, Razor can sit much closer to the creeps, which means it's much easier to CS.
Agreed, Play Gaga, agreed.
Heads down.
It's going to be tough. I'm just thinking as an answer to PL that goes mid and can at least get away from Razor, Puck isn't a bad shout. But yes, it is going to be
It's a fine Puck game. Like, and he will do okay in this lane, but
it's not great.
It's
I mean,
not
bear in mind, I don't think there are many lanes that Puck dominates these days. Because apparently, you know, Puck being a fun and awesome hero to play, can't have that. So remembering, for the purposes of people wondering about this game, that essentially Scipio's and Helm and Joys were lower bracket, which means they had lost to one of the teams that didn't make it to the upper bracket final. Laugh Luton and Mancaf were the 2 finalists. The 2 much stronger teams. I think Scipio's Helm and Joys probably going to lose this game just because they're not as good. But we'll see.
They have the highest average MMR in this tournament at Skippy's Helm and Joys.
Doesn't matter.
They should in theory be the strongest players, but I think
you have Y.O.S.O and Eagle, dude.
You've just played an hour-long game on Laugh Luton that you threw. I think it's very hard to just go again and perform as well. And right now in lanes, they are losing across the board on Dire.
Right, but Dire is the team that just lost. I mean, sorry,
yeah,
they're 2 kills up and they're up on gold, so...
Kills don't matter in laning. It really doesn't. They're up on gold, but over time, this lead should just get bigger and bigger.
We'll see. I'm just saying, I've seen these lads throw so many times now, and they've picked PL and Razor, and the number of times that we've been like, wow, this Razor's going to be a problem, and then just goons it. And, I mean, like Red said, he hasn't seen a PL win yet, so I would be very surprised. Jug is a much easier hero to play.
I'm just going to quickly double check my stats, but I think I've watched 4 PLs and they've all lost. Okay, so PL has been picked 7 times in this tournament and it's 2 and 5.
The lads don't know how to play PL. Jug, you just fucking press R. Like, it's really... You just farm really fast, and then in the fights you press R. Job done. And you have healing ward.
Oh, body blockage from Librarian.
Inktar says, is there any info on this tourney? What info were you looking for, buddy? we can help you out. Imagine the most dog shit players you've ever seen play an organised tournament, playing an organised tournament. Ereb is dead.
Oh, poor Ereb. Kieran, get that healing ward down, boy. There we go.
Got it down.
Is that like a little pot of stew? What an amazing healing ward.
It is indeed a little cauldron.
It's a Halloween set, I think. Because he's got a little pumpkin head for a mask.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
So this, looking at healing ward, by the way, this is like the biggest jug nerf they've done in years. The AoE of it is tiny, like genuinely tiny. And it makes it actually quite a bit harder to play jug, because you can't just kind of stick your healing ward on the other side of the screen from you and AFK.
Yeah.
It takes a lot more micro now. And it's a good nerf. It was a deserved nerf.
I would like it to not be fucking percentage based, but that's just me. For a spell that costs fucking 110 mana at max level and heals your entire team, either nerf the duration or nerf the heal. Like, fucking 25 seconds of healing, it's like, okay, so we can just wait here, be full health, and then go high ground again. It's a bit nuts. If that's down in the fights and you don't get it, you're not killing people. That's how it feels. Like, oh, we just can't kill them because we can't get to healing ward. Silly. Uno Jolly says, it's the Librarian. I know that guy. Go Libby. Oh, well, that's a good rotation from Y.O.S.O. Kieran is super dead. Super duper dead. Go get them, Libby. How do we think thestormingeagle is going to do? A lad who plays carry all the time and still seems to struggle doing basic carry
He's a kind of he's a terminal AFKer.
He is.
He has, in the games that I've seen, he's found the farm he needs to.
And done nothing
but
with
it's
it?
at the expense of his team, sometimes.
Was it... Red, you were watching when Lizard was casting. Was it Eagle in that game who just
Dumble?
It was Dumble.
It was
another
Dumble
AFK
on the
farm.
jug. Yeah.
Just was like, had all the farm in the world and never joined until too late, and then the game was lost. I think the lads are often thinking, don't worry boys, I'll carry you, but if you imagine, in no other scenario would you ever build your party. Like, imagine if it was D&D or any other game, I'm just going to put all of my XP and all of my money onto one lad. He's just not going to be there for 90% of the quest, and then he'll turn up right at the end. You'd think, well, no, because we've lost the quest.
Very
the battle
nice.
is
Eagle
over.
dodges the coil on Puck and gets away.
Huge.
The sacrifice of his Jakiro, but I don't think he gives a fuck. That was just a very, very neat little play.
So Miguel did the doppelganger, did he?
He doppelgangered when the Puck coil came down, so he dodged it, actually landing on him.
Very nice.
Oh, Y.O.S.O, why didn't you link him? He had no orb.
Question that will never be answered.
Oh. No, I'm really seeing...
My question, any big surprises for this game coming or already happened? I don't understand the question.
We're not from the future, Dr. Smurfy.
Yeah.
We can't tell you if any big surprises are going to happen.
This is just a live game of Dota, so very hard to tell you.
It's surprising how well PL has done this lane bot. Viper should have done more to
No,
shut this hero
play.
down.
This is questions coming late. Any big surprises coming later? So I don't know what that means.
Already happened. Already happened has been dropped in there. I can discuss things that have surprised me so far. It's
True.
permitted.
Oh, is this Deltos Raiders? Welcome. Thank you, Deltos. How's it going? Oh, I just thought I'd raid my buddy PFlax over here. He's playing some Dota. Oh, forget about it.
we had someone come into the vaccination centre today with like the strongest Brooklyn accent I've ever heard. It was, and it's just in South London. It was bizarre.
A Brooklyn accent, huh?
Yeah.
How'd you know it was Brooklyn?
Because it sounds like the kind of phony Italian one that you always do every time
Queens,
you do Downstairs.
buddy.
Is that Queens?
Yeah.
My apologies.
Did he come in holding a meatball sub?
Queens and Staten Island.
He came in a black leather jacket with a Queens accent. Nice, lovely lad though.
But I mean, bear in mind that Daltos and those guys are all from New Jersey. Like the whole mafia accent thing is like a New Jersey thing. But there are a lot of Italian lads in Staten Island as well.
They're gonna go on Eagle bot again.
That's
time Coil land.
And they get the ult. The ice path is gonna do something. He's dead.
He's gonna burn down. They get Lanyro as well. Yeah, 2 stacks of poison. That might be enough. That Fed's a coward.
Any thoughts on their move? Dr. Smurfy, I'm still not understanding the question. Just watch the cast. We discuss these things. Hopefully, whatever questions you have that you can't formulate into sentences will be answered anyway. Just relax. Just watch the dogshit notes. Plague and Red will talk about what they might be able to do. So, blam! Yes, Librarian. Can they do anything here? There's the sun. Do they have out? Can they get in? There was a Lich ult there, Coop, for sure. There it is. Bounce, bounce, bounce. You fucked it, Coop. You waited too long. I don't know what the delay is. What are you waiting for, Coop? I was waiting until he was next to nothing. When he was just next to one creep, I didn't think it was a good time to throw the ult. That was the time, Coop. Who do I think will win TI? Yeah, she is. Who do I think will win TI 24? Great question.
Jake's kids.
Unjolly getting timed out. Dave for 158 seconds. Titan for 86,400 seconds. I don't even know what they said.
Deserved, I think. I trust Titan's assessment.
Titan rarely steps out with the ban, so.
Now, the only thing that has worried me a little bit.
Lock. He gets timed up for 86,000 seconds for caps lock.
All right, let's undo that, Titan, please, if you don't mind.
The only thing that has worried me a little bit.
This Tide has died a lot, by the way.
He has been called out a bit. He's taken for a little juke here. Can he keep jogging?
No.
He's getting his stuff. The thing that's worrying me slightly more is if you look at the XPM per minute, you'll see which team supports are right at the bottom. They're being a bit too sacrificial, I think, for 12 minutes.
So Dave says it's because they ignored the mods 3 times. And Sarok, who's clearly trying to curry the mod's favour, says, he was warned! In caps! That's how little this was when it comes to whether it was about caps lock or not.
You know what, Sarok? For grassing, there you go.
10 seconds for being a little grass! I think if they dream coil this Razor and Goop, they get a free kill.
Yeah, I think Fed is quite desperate to do it. He's got 10 seconds on dream coil, but he's got Arcane.
Does he have any smokes? No, not yet.
Come when it's advanced, inherit the system.
Well, they have got smokes coming out.
Oh my god, that bongo top!
All right,
just
that was something else. That was lovely, but. Didn't need the Ravage, but
the Ravage was really over the top.
That's fine. You killed Jug, who's 5 and 2. Who got the money? It went to Tide. I would have done it too if I knew that I was going to get 500 quid out of it. So yes.
Here we go. The Goz mid. He's afraid.
Just accepted his fate. What's your thoughts on the documentary The Fog of War? To look this up.
I think NPR just dies here. Oh, no, TPs!
Radiant's bottom tower is under
a 2003 film.
Dire's top
I have
tower is under attack.
What are my thoughts? I've never seen it, dude. It's about the life and times of Robert McNamara. What a very specific question. Do you know what?
I mean,
honestly,
it could be an interesting answer.
Honestly, I'm honoured that you think I would automatically have an opinion about that on hand. So thank you. Like, that's very good of you. You must really think a lot of me. Oh, The Fog of War. Yes, the documentary about Robert McNamara. Interesting. Yes, here's my take. No, I have no take. I'm sorry. NPR dead to Razor. Can they get more? That's a nice Ice Path catches too. They don't have Ravage, of course.
Another good bongo.
Librarian is giving it the runaway. Very low. Can they get? Can they get? Lanyro's looking up here. If he starts getting up the stairs, it's a macro fuego. Here's the ice path. Catches!
Catches in.
Gosh! The Q, he's dead! Oh, they did lose PL.
Solo killed top by Jug. Solo killed. That's really bad. So your entire team is TP bot, because you can't play there anymore, right? So you TP top, and then in a 1v1, the enemy carry kills you. Now you're just wondering what the fuck you're supposed to do. You can't go mid, because Puck will kill you. You can't play bot, because your team is there. And you can't go top, because the Jug is killing you.
Very sad. I mean, the amazing thing to me is, I guess he'd used Doppelganger to farm. He's maxed it.
I think he doppelganging to get away from a spin, but it's just he's not very fast compared to a face boot Jug.
Right.
So the Jug can just keep up with him. And now he's got some lovely stacks to farm on this Jug as well. His net worth will not
Dr.
stop
Smurfy
climbing.
again. Any surprising things coming up, in your opinion? It's such a bad question.
I like this guy a lot.
Do you think? Do you expect to be surprised anytime soon? Well,
I hope so,
if I am,
it's boring.
if I'm expected to be surprised, is it a surprise? I say would be the biggest question I would ask you there. Just unbelievable. The people
It
that
wouldn't
watch
be a surprise
this
if we
channel.
told you about it. We don't want to ruin the surprise
Exactly.
of what we're expected to be surprised
Exactly,
by.
we know exactly what's coming, but for your sake, we're gonna hold off. They really want Y.O.S.O here.
So far, they need to get the ult on.
Jug is dead.
Off NPR. Oh, they're TPing heroes in bot. They kind of missed their chance there. They need to just back off.
Puck's coming in as well. There's still. I mean, this you're feeling the noose tightening around your neck as there's a razor right now.
Fuck out.
I'm surprised he went for that rage creep CS. He's mad.
Oh, there's his TP coming in. He's
They used
dead.
everything on the razor.
The Goz is coming out though.
Oh, they're focusing ErebThoron. No.
In goes PL. Goes for the defusal. There's the Lich Ult. No, Ereb, no!
Oh my god.
I'm helping.
Is under attack.
Oh, disaster.
They lose 3 for 1 if we include that Jug death.
I can't believe PLTP'd in there. I get you have your defusal and you think you're a big man, but that is such a bad fight.
The defusal is not a team fight item, is it?
No.
Like ever. It's like you find yourself against a PL, or the enemy team is winning a fight, and then PL's on top of you, and you're like, oh fuck, now I'm gonna die as well because I can't get away from this PL. Not. Don't worry, lads, I've got this, and here comes PL with his diffusal blade. Like, okay.
I also appreciate Witch Doctor just desperately trying to help out and just standing as close to PL as possible.
Is Matey in this game? He is.
He's on the tide.
A dreadful player.
Matey, though, he has got the items.
He's third in net worth.
He's the most farmed hero on Radiant. I think mostly because he hasn't turned up to any of the fights that are dog shit. All he's done is play top and kill Jug a few times, which is a perfect, pleasant way to play offlane. There's nothing wrong with that. But he needs to turn this early game farm into proper impact. Like be set up behind your razor when NZ goes for the next kill, something like that.
Agreed. Yeah. He's got to be there for the next fight. Has Ravage almost Ravage actually 24 seconds off. I'm not sure when it was used. They're smoked here.
I'd like to see them group up around this Tide Hunter when Ravage is up, because
they're not
PL
smoked,
needs
sorry,
so
it was an
much more
invis
space.
PL. Puck dodges the ice bar, still gets caught out. There's the cookie to send her in. Not sure that's appreciated. The Lich Ult though doing work. And away. Oh, no.
Oh, he doesn't join up, he wants the kill.
Go on the background. They kill 3. Jug is fine. Call it.
Oh, that's actually a really smart move.
Ravage not used. There's the cookie on top as well. And they're going to kill this Tide.
Kieran
what
bought
were
the
you
shard
doing
on
there,
Jug,
MP?
and he could just outrun. Like,
what?
He could just outrun the razor. With
What?
the spin.
What? Why?
He lives.
What?
He bloody lives.
They just all collectively decided, nah.
Kraken shell. He lost all of the poison stacks. Just ran away. Mission fails. We'll get him next time.
Alright, yeah, well done, Captain Cock.
Next, Eri, next GOONTI, can we get Cock to make a team of players?
Called.
Eri's still desperately trying to make the show match of NHU versus Keck Youngville happen, and it's not never gonna happen. I'm afraid.
That'll be happening off stream.
It's never gonna happen.
I want the show match of Goon Special Forces versus Mark Wahlberg.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
I think
please.
that could be funny.
Battle of the dog shit teams, and get Clavs off.
Oh, is that yesterday's news? What's the new show match? Oh, it is Mark Wahlberg versus GSF.
Oh, nice.
That's good.
We had an idea. We had an idea for a show match where we take Clavs off Goon Special Forces, give them Butch Joe, and then see if Live Laugh Luton can beat them.
No. I want 10 dog shit v. That's it. I don't want anything else. GSF, take off Clavs, give them someone worse, and then get 5 shitters in. That's what I want.
Clavs put Bonks in.
Bonks in for Clavs. Bonks mib. Job done.
Poor Eagle.
No, all 5, no, all mid. Just literally regular dose with 10 dog shit players, please.
I keep clicking on this Razor hero and seeing this Yasha and being disgusted and then forgetting to talk about it. So let me register right now. This Yasha item is fucking terrible on Razor. You only have one job, and that is to build BKB and Refresher with like a Falcon Blade or something in between. Fuck Yasha.
Oh, he just ulted on Razor, and they all just walk away.
Oh, that doesn't actually matter. It's only a 70% cooldown. Ravage would be a big deal, but.
It's like, I feel that they really wanted to take that fight.
I think both teams are kind of up for fighting. Like, they want to use this Ravage on Radiant, and Dire are feeling kind of strong and wanting to push the advantage. Dodgers
again with the whiff.
I think that's on NZ that time, really.
No, 100%.
That was a long time to notice Doppelganger and not suppress your... Oh, baiting out the E! If that Ice Path hit, they can maybe commit to killing NZ, but just whiffs it slightly.
I think Dire are trying to delay like a tiny bit because Viper has his BKB now flying out in Courier. They're going to feel real strong with that out.
Yeah. I'd like him to just go Shard now. Do what Y.O.S.O did yesterday, which was really correct. Was go Dragonlance BKB and then go straight into Shard. And then suddenly, your team has so much tower pressure that Radiant will have to respond when you start threatening high ground.
Can I just say quickly, shout out to Kieran for actually fucking farming creeps as a support. Yes, please, love this. Because if they rotate to kill you, who fucking cares? You're a POS 4 or POS 5. No one gives a shit.
Who are you shouting out?
Librarian. For actually
right, sorry.
killing 2 waves of creeps. Yes. Well done.
Yeah. I got a bit confused because you
said
shout out to
Kieran.
Kieran
for farming creeps. Like, that is sort of his job.
Not Kieran. No, fuck Kieran. I meant Snap. I meant Librarian.
He is queued up the shot on NPR. They're doing it. They've all learnt. All these Viper pickers have learnt.
This is the build he
They're
goes
not
every
pissing
game.
around with Gleipnirs anymore. They just hit buildings.
Because you have to start the fight on a fucking Viper. Who wants to do that?
Exactly. Just sad. The second you see corrosive skin pop up on your taskbar, you're like, man, that just feels bad.
I know he's from my own team, so it is going to sound biased, but I think NPR might be the most improved player that I've seen from game 1 of the group stage to now. Definitely on my team, at least.
I'm also going to be biased and say Wogan surprised me a lot with how well he played POS 1.
That PA game. Yeah, and just generally his farming.
He was like, he made a lot of mistakes, right? He made some questionable goes and shit happened, but he was never behind in the games that I saw him, which is quite impressive, because sometimes his team were really behind.
This will be a bit more of a mindset thing, Plague. But do you think that Radiant are a bit scared to use their Ravage?
Yeah.
They don't want to. They know.
Oh hello! Dreamcore catches 2 on the back line with the guards. They're gonna get the the Witch Doctor. Can they get more? They get the Jakiro. That is an ult from Razor. He does get the link off. The Lich Ult is doing work. It's gonna blow up this tide. They're gonna kill Razor too. They lost the 2 buybacks. Just get back. They're pinging PL. They are pinging PL. Can they catch him? They do not have Dream Coil. This feels like a massive, massive waste of time.
I mean, they forced 2 heroes back. They can go on. Honestly, go for this fight right now. 3v3. No BKBs. They still got all their ults. It's doable. I think you're right, Red. They're afraid to use. They're afraid to use Ravage and have it not be good enough, because they know they're like on the edge here.
They don't want to get.
If they have one bad Ravage, it's over.
No clips, please. That's what they don't want.
Yeah.
Want to use it only when they can get Macropire off, when they can get like a Witch Doctor off.
I mean, we saw before the dive tier 2 bot, Jug was spinning on some heroes, and his spin ran out, and he was just facing them. And if you're feeling very confident, and you're like, actually, we've got a bit of rope in this game. Let's try something. You just Ravage him and see what happens. But this one, he's feeling the pressure a lot on Tide. He doesn't know.
I also just think it's Matey Potatey. Like, I think that's a big issue, is that he's just afraid to do anything.
I do feel bad for Matey, because I've been in this position where like there's the entire game is on you to like hit a 2 or a 3-man Ravage.
Right, but they've had opportunities, Red. He's just not taking them. And even then, if you kill the Jug, genuinely, I think you can do alright in these fights.
Yeah, I mean, NZ's farm is not fantastic. It's only got Blink Witchblade. And PL is close to wanting to shout to a fight. He skipped Manta, which... Honestly, I'm going to be a coward and not say if I agree or disagree with this yet and wait to see how it goes. But
no, I disagree with it.
Against the
feels
incorrect
silence, to me. Feels incorrect to me, but I can see it working.
Oh, hello.
What I can't see working is this. This feels incorrect to me.
Matey dead again.
Because now they're just going to dive again. There's nothing stopping them.
Hello.
And there's Y.O.S.O's BKB.
That's your 8 seconder.
Get Roche.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Get Roche. You've used some spells. You've only got 25 seconds before you're going to get ravaged, but get in there.
They've got good ward coverage. They're definitely going to swing it to Roche. Look at these wards from Dire. Like, all the angles are covered.
I don't know how to phrase this, so this might sound weird, but the structure of Dire's team is really, like, the formation of Dire's team feels really good.
Yeah.
Like, the way their supports can play from really far away.
Yeah.
And they have this aggressive frontliner in Jug and Viper, and Puck to play the initiator. It feels very natural to take fights.
Also, dude, they have supports whose job is press R.
Yeah.
Like, super simple. You know, you can't be caught out as Lich if you get your ult off. If you get a good Lich ult off, nobody gives a shit if you die. Nobody. Because your Lich ult can turn the fight. Get the Lich ult off, you're gonna fucking kill someone, job done. Get the good Goz off, everybody's panicking and running in circles. The only thing you gotta worry about is that Razor can BKB, but, you know, fucking kill the rest of them.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Because if you get a good Lich ult off, with Dreamcall and everything, it's so much damage. It's so much damage. A good Lich ult is so good at turning a fight around.
And now Coop with that ether lens, it's going to be even harder for Radiant to get on top of her. And soon she'll be putting down Ice Spires as well. The control from the Lich is actually going to be pretty big, I think.
I would like to see Coop go just straight Axe here.
Yeah.
I don't think, like, I think Ice Spire is a pretty good spell. But you're in a very commanding position. You can afford to try for the more powerful and greedier play.
Well, see, you're so rich.
Yeah.
Like, you've got Etherlens and Glimmer. At 27 minutes, as a goon support, this is as good as it gets. You're 5-1 and 9.
Look at poor Ereb on the Witch Doctor. He's
Ereb has some of a Glimmer. Most of a Glimmer.
The immediate four. Like, Dire have everything.
And Jakiro also very poor.
Leash down, they can just go high ground here.
How? Look at fucking Jakiro has nothing! The Ravage! They're gonna get Kieran! That's just the Aegis though.
That's a good start
will
to
catch
this
a few. MPR goes in. They are kind of standing in this Jakiro. There's the extra stun coming out. Kieran, he does get his off. Holy shit, the Omni's gonna just obliterate too. He does have spin. He does have spin and healing ward. PL tries to go in. This should be a lane of buildings. They're down 2 heroes for 50 fucking seconds. What happened? Did I miss something?
They bought back in the
they bought back. Oh my god, I missed that.
If those supports had buybacks now, this would be a really good fight. But unfortunately, I mean, I think Dire just recognised how strong they were. That surprises me.
You've got healing ward. What are you doing, lads?
I think they're giving the PL a bit too much respect. I'm not sure how confident they're feeling.
You can get these buildings. They've used Ravage. They're down 2 heroes. They have no stuns. You can just TP out if you get worried. Come on, lads.
Yeah, I feel like it was a bit of a wasted opportunity. Somehow Librarian dodges Y.O.S.O there. I have no idea how. I swear Y.O.S.O just walked right past.
Kieran very large.
It's a world of difference compared to last game. The key factor, I think, is that he's not
playing fucking PL. I mean, this is it. Jug can farm. Like, PL... If you look at the farm speed difference, it's just... It is noticeable. Like, yes, alright, he can send the illusions down lanes and stuff like that, but the illusions really don't hit that hard. Look how long it takes him to take this wave.
It just takes so long to come online as a
That was 15 seconds.
Like as a hero.
That was 15 seconds to take 1 wave. So I'm going to see how long it takes Jug to take a wave. Here's a wave coming up. Kieran's going to go for it. Five seconds. We won't count the cards because it wasn't on the other wave. So he's taken the wave in 5 seconds. PL's taken it in 15. And there's the Dream Coil, and they're going to catch PL out here. They're getting on the wrong one. They caught him eventually. They're going to get him with the ship. Here comes the Goz. He's silenced. He's broken. They know he's in here somewhere. There he goes. There goes Eagle. The micro slash. Was that the Ag slash? No,
that was the actual. No, that's actual
full
slash.
on me slash. But whatever. He's dead.
And lines are being drawn on the map.
I just, just look at this PL build. He's got Diffusal Heart. He hits for 148. Kieran hits for 244. And has Mjolnir and Basher. That's a
Error
dead
going down again.
Any fucking reveal, are you kidding me?
Wait, I'm going to look to
Who's
you
their
for advice
pos 3?
again.
Who's their pos 3? Viper. Oh, I don't carry dust. Snap. Oh, I don't carry dust. Lich. I don't carry dust. Puck. Oh, I'm not going to carry dust. Jug. I'm not going to carry dust. The lads might realise at some point that being invisible is going to beat this team. Ravage catches Jug. Ice Bath with Macropire on top. There's an extra
If
stun.
only PL was actually fucking there! That would have been so good if PL was there.
They blew everything. And look at this healing ward. He's going to be fucking fine.
And he's going to get his damage back in 5 seconds. They could just turn around and go again. They got midwave pushing in as well. So Flake, I need to explain to you, and you tell me if I'm wrong, about why I hate PL so much. It feels like the hero's in a weird position where where the hero, you need to build damage on it, like you desperately need damage, but all of the damage talents are opposite really good other talents.
Yeah, I think that's somewhat correct. He doesn't have a nice place to fit, right? He's not a strong laning carry. He does have very good timings, so you'll get some games where your PL will hit his timing and go very well. But if you can shut down his laning and delay his timing enough, other heroes can itemize quite easily for PL. Even if Jug wasn't a very natural counter for PL, he could itemize to become one. And we've seen that in some pro games where even when they don't have very good PL heroes, they can itemize quite easily to beat him. They are going to go for this fight.
Jug is not here. Jug is not here. They get the Lich. They're going to get the Snapfire as well. That's a big ult from Ereb. Big Lich ult doesn't really do anything, actually just bounces around. All they lost for that was a Witch Doctor. Roche is not up. They're going to back this up. They actually took a fight with Ravage and won it. Was that with Ravage? That wasn't, was it?
That was not with Ravage.
No Ravage. They just ran in and got the fight.
They just, it was a good read of the game that they pushed out bot wave enough to not make it completely obvious, and they knew Jug was top. So they smoked to where they presumed Dar would be, and they read it. But it's only 2 supports.
Yeah.
They didn't actually get a big kill streak, or a kill that's long enough for them to get an objective. But
yeah. 20 seconds, they're back up. They're basically in the same spot. In a way,
again,
that's nice. But guess what? It didn't move the win probability. It's still 98% in favour of Dire.
The fight before last as well, if PL was all a little bit more damage was there, or a little bit less stun stack, and Jug dies. So it's not like they're completely out of options, but it requires things to be very, very good.
You know what it requires, Plague? For the lads to fucking talk to one another?
Yeah.
Just someone shout, kill Jug, kill Jug. That's pretty much it. You kill Jug, you can kill the rest of them. Like, yeah, Viper's annoying, I get it, but it's basically Puck isn't doing a huge amount of damage. He's like CC. You kill the Jug, he's like all the damage. He's 11 and 3. And the highest they were by some distance.
He also has very low stats, right? He's not gone like a Scardy here or something like that. He's got an MKB. So he's kind of going in for this glass cannon build.
Why the MKB?
I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Maybe he's preempting PL going for Butterfly.
The PL is so poor.
Yeah, I don't quite know why he went MKB. He just maybe wants the damage and quite likes the damage item, but...
I would like to see him swap out the wand for a Scardy as his next item instead of finishing the Abyssal.
Oh, is he finishing the Abyssal?
No, he hasn't got anything queued up yet. Well, spot Yoso's Courier.
So, Red, my issue with you saying that is, you know the lads are stream sniping, so stop trying to help your team. Right?
Okay, sorry. You know what? I'll focus on Scipio.
Alright, Ashley, I take that back. He's queued up a blink. So, I'm happy. I'm happy. Carry on.
He's actually bought out from it, no buyback.
He's bought the blink, no buyback.
Fucking Kieran, right? We're not.
This game would be very hard to throw, but if there's any player to manage it, it would be Kieran.
Kieran is the throwiest lad for sure so far. Last game, we saw it.
And we were just saying that he doesn't got enough stats. He sold one of his stat items.
He actually did. He actually did. Their Roche is up. They're gonna get this. Can the enemy team figure this out? Smoke. They've got Ravage. Can they do it? Not too late.
Okay, so this will be Shard. Likely going the way of Puck because he's the only one who doesn't have Shard.
Yeah, it's very likely.
Good call, lads. Glad you're here.
Unless they deny it as a power play. They never know.
Surely not. Giving it Puck. Here we go. Big fight. Possibly game ending. 25k gold lead with Aegis. There's really nothing to be afraid of. You got a level 23 Jug. Get up there.
No, you just wait. There'll be an Omni Slash and suddenly Kieran will be in their fountain and the game will go on for another 20 minutes.
That's generous. I'd say another 40 minutes.
The thing is, they can't just go on Kieran anymore because he doesn't have the Aegis. So what happened in the fight before last, where they just tried to burst him? That was close to the Matey Potatey. If he nails that stun, they could actually get the Aegis for very little. But just missed it.
I do like the idea of...
Puck goes in, only Dream Calls. Actually doesn't Dream Call anybody.
Just kind of hassling people. Right, Kieran's Q is down. If you're going to get the Aegis for little, you just have to go for him now.
There's an ice path. They're going to get it pretty cheaply. Now, can they catch him? He's going to spin when he comes up. He doesn't have it. There's the Ravage catches 5! That's enormous. He didn't get the Q up. Big macro pyre and big ice path. The gods is coming in to do it. They do get Kieran. And the Lich Ult is bouncing. They're going to get Razor too. A disaster. They may have lost their 2 cores, but the rest of them are cleaning up. Viper's still pretty healthy. They buy back on Tide. They buy back on Razor. Might lose Librarian here. Does have Cookie. Goes to the TP instead. They're looking for him. They don't see him somehow. Good stuff.
So, talking about small things in Dota really mattering. Y.O.S.O, as you can see from his info, has Perseverance, has Recipe Refresher Orb. His courier got killed a minute or so before that fight happened. If he has BKB in that fight, no one has to buy back on Radiant. So that courier kill is what maybe keeps Dire in this game, if they do start throwing.
Radiant.
Because now there are 2 buybacks down.
Yes. Wait. Sorry, hold on. Whose courier died?
Y.O.S.O's courier died with his Refresher Orb on it.
Okay.
He's missing a Perseverance that was on his courier. If he had a Refresher Orb in that fight, there's no way they even touch him.
So you're thinking that if he had Refresher, Radiant are now in this game?
Yeah, if he had Refresher there, they don't have to buy back on him or on Tide. They just win that fight with almost no casualties.
Right.
But because they did that, they've now forced out 2 buybacks. So even though it sucks that they lost that fight and Kieran's throwing as hard as he can, they still got 2 buybacks from that, and it's still very hard for Radiant to play this game.
So the issue there for Kieran was he span in order to hit the building a couple of times, and then they just timed the Ravage. As soon as it was down, they went in, got the Aegis. They got the Aegis and then ravaged as soon as he came up. And his Q was down for 3 more seconds. He just did not have it. NZfedX has gone for the Octarine.
And with another Arcane Rune board, they're gonna have a lot of Dream Coils.
Yeah.
They might be able to confuse Scipio's Helm Enjoyers with this low cooldown Dream Coil. Oh, is that Librarian? Oh yes, Librarian. This Snapfire is actually so tanky.
Yeah.
So only 10 seconds until Ravage is up again. Let's see if the Kieran steps too far forward once more. And this time they have the double BKB on Y.O.S.O. Spinning
His Q is down again.
And now he has to rush. He's still in.
Dream Coil goes in.
They can kill him here. They can kill him here. Where's Tide?
He gets the ult off.
Not in position.
He can't get it up. He gets it up, but it's too late. They've lost Razor. They've lost Tide. Eagle dead too. Buyback on Witch Doctor. They're gonna get Jakiro. Jakiro is dead. That's game. Surely that's game.
I asked for the Ags on Lich, and the Ags on Lich was delivered, and it has so much impact immediately.
Huge.
The double suck on both the Razor and on the Tide.
The Witch Doctor all interrupted. He's dead. It's just Jakiro and Eagle. Eagle, again the Dream Core misses Eagle.
And he just stands still and says, well played.
Yeah, no, that's fair. They can end this and become the second finalists.
I also think NZ in that last fight played perfectly. Like, even though, again, Jug got caught without his spin down, that time, Tide couldn't get into position to get the Ravage off because NZ was in there with the silencers and the ultis to interrupt him.
Darren, clip that. NZ played perfectly. Put it in the next compilation.
Ice Buff? Look at the PL does nothing. Oh, he's fucking dead. Cookie almost catches him. Eagle running for his life.
He's got so much poison.
He's dead. GG called.
They called GG.
So it will be a rematch.
It is a rematch. Will the lads pick PL in any of the games? Please don't. Please don't.
Pig in the gaff.
Like seriously, please don't.
That means this will be Monday, correct? For the
Monday,
Monday,
I believe.
So,
yes.
Yeah.
But it will be the full rosters of both teams,
which I'm looking forward to. All right, let's talk MVPs.
Coop.
I think
I want to go.
I could on Coop. I don't know if it's a straight up MVP.
Let me put across one point.
All right.
You're talking about how Y.O.S.O's courier died. Coop was the one who killed it. She was the one who spotted it and killed it.
All right, I want to say MVP Kieran. Because
yeah, I think I'll give it to Kieran.
Kieran played very well. His farm was good. NZfedX was very active, completely shut that PL down. I think you can make an argument for either of them being MVP, with Coop as a strong on.
Yeah. Well, let's say honourable for Coop, honourable for NZ, and since Kieran had 28k net worth and 12 kills, I'm going to give him MVP. LVPs for Scipios, is there one? You said that Matey didn't do enough. Got all this farm, and then basically didn't fight for such a long time that it gave them this time to take control of the map, take control of the game.
I think...
I just want to say Eagle LVP for picking PL. Like I'm
I think that's probably the most deserved one. The PL was
PL pick,
not the hero.
Stop doing it. You went 1-7. It was fucking dog shit. How much hero damage? Let's have a look at how much hero damage Eagle did. 9.4k hero damage.
That's less than the
Witch Doctor did more. Tide, who was barely involved, did more. Everybody else in the game did more. So yeah, I'm gonna say that this PL pick. Fucking stop doing it, lads. For the love of God. Please. 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 Your GPM was 454. Jugs was 730. He had 401 last hits. You're 315. Stop picking PL. Stop picking PL. Stop picking PL. End.
GG's.
Chaps, thank you for the cast. And I will see you guys on Monday for... Oh, well, some of you, I guess. I don't know. For the grand final. I hope so. It's a best of fucking 3, so that's Monday evening. It could be 2 games. Could be 2 games. You never know. I hope it goes to 3, but it should be hype. I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, cheers, boys. I'll see you later.
Nice.
Thank you to Eri and all the players for taking part tonight. It was a lot of fun. Thank you to Lewis for casting the first game and staying late at the fucking office because he forgot and then realised he had to come and do it, and he didn't wait till he got home. He did it from the office, and it was an hour and 45 minutes before he was done. So yeah, shout out to him. And thank you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. I'll be playing Solasta. Until